What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching Keep Calm and Game On. We're doing another live show. This is chatting with subscribers, slash viewers, slash whoever decides to pop in and say hi. Or if they don't decide to pop in and say hi, it's mainly going to be me talking to myself. But I actually have a buddy with me tonight. It's Josh O. He's in the Discord. Say hello, Josh.
I'm your imaginary friend. I'm
Yep,
not real.
he's my conscience. But yeah, so we're gonna
Deal.
we're gonna be chatting with Josh tonight and reading comments until Josh has to go. I think he has like some classes he has to give at like midnight or something. But he can stick around for a while. So if anybody's out there watching, post some comments. This show is basically just a show where I read comments and respond to them. Not really playing any games. I might open up Steam and kind of browse through the sales and whatnot, watch some videos. If you guys like recommend some movie trailers or game trailers you want us to check out, we can kind of bring those up. But yeah, we're just kind of chatting, shooting the breeze. You know, what you do. I do have the chat turned on. So let me see if I can get this to work. If I say hi in the chat, will it pop up? It's thinking about it.
Let's see here.
It's thinking about it. I always have technical difficulties, so maybe I don't got it set up right. I'm not seeing it.
See, I'm on the chat page, but I'm not seeing the stream. Said, oh, I see. Yeah, I see you said hi.
Okay, yeah. As long as you get the chat open, you can see what I'm saying. Like if
Okay.
or you can see what the viewers are saying. I'm just trying to get the chat to show up on the live stream. So I have to adjust some things real quick. Paste that in there. Okay, so now the chat should be popping up on the stream. Yeah, I guess we'll make it. Yeah, that'll work. We'll just stick it right in the center. Boom. All right. And yeah, so now if anybody posts a comment, you'll get it featured in the stream. And yep, do. So I'm going to go over to Steam and bring up a web page and just kind of browse while we chat until people start popping in. If anybody pops in, we'll see. So I'm going to go to specials and I'm going to just browse through and see what's on sale. Because I do love a good Steam sale. Even though I don't need any more video games. So what do we got here? A lot of games I've never heard of before. So we just watched a movie on Netflix called The Founder. It's about like the guy who helped McDonald's become a franchise. It was interesting.
It was
Kind of depressing. Funny in some parts, you know.
He stole the business from Grimace.
It's true.
He hamburgled it.
Who is the main actor in it? Michael Keaton. Yeah, Michael
Bruce
Keaton
Wayne.
was like the main person, aka one of the Batmans back in the day.
Yeah.
Some would say the best Batman back in the day.
Wait, I wonder if he got like McDonald's merchandise for his movie. Now he's playing Mr. McDonald's. Well, Mr. Not McDonald, but you know what I mean.
I don't even remember what his name was in the movie, but I know his name's Michael Keaton. That's all I know.
He played Ray Kroc.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was full of croc. He was a croc.
Ooh, what is that game? Mass Effect Andromeda. Okay.
Crocodile.
Dead Rising's on sale if you like zombie games.
Crocodile Mickey D.
Star Wars Force Unleashed is on sale if you like Star Wars. There's somebody here. I don't know who it is. There's always like a couple people that just like pop in but they don't say anything. Which is kind of what I do. When I watch live streams, I just watch and I don't really comment. But because I'm lazy.
Like that meme of Jim peeking through the blinds from The Office.
Exactly.
Smiling like, oh.
Do we got any Office fans watching? Ooh, Cryofall. Looks like a cool little indie game. Super hot. Borderlands 2, that's $5. I already have it. Josh has it too. We still need to do some co-op on that one of these nights. I also want to jump back into the Pit Infinity one of these nights. The developers actually gave me some DLC for a couple of DLC characters that I can play as. So I could check out the Medic, and I think the Berserker class is what they added.
Yeah.
And then me and Josh can do some co-op and get our butts kicked. Ooh, Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy is on sale. I played a lot of that back in the day. A lot of the Star Wars. I mainly played like the deathmatch mode because it had like online multiplayer. But I would just play against bots half the time. I remember it looking a lot better than it does in these screenshots. King RD 2013 new Xbox. I heard about it. I don't have one. Nobody has one. I mean, I'm sure there are some people out there that have them, like developers that have them. But yeah, I don't got one. But I guess they officially announced that like there's gonna be a Series S, which is just the digital only version, so it doesn't have a disc drive, and you can only like download games off the internet. That's gonna be $300. And then like the big boy, the one that's got the Blu-ray player and the ability to be backwards compatible with discs, that's gonna be, I think it was $500. So if you want to save a little cheddar, you can get the cheaper just streaming only version, or you can get the X version. And yeah, I'm not gonna get either one because I got a PC, and I'm pretty sure like most of the what would you call them? First party titles like from Xbox are going to be on PC too. Because, Microsoft does Windows and they do Xbox. So yeah, I'm probably not going to get one. But unless somebody gave me one. Like if somebody like, yo, here's an Xbox, I'd be like, okay, I'll take it. But yeah, King RD, I'm probably not getting either one. I'm sure the PS5 is probably going to be a similar price. I don't know if they've announced their pricing yet, but yeah, a lot cheaper than people thought it was going to be. A lot cheaper, and I'm sure like the version that costs less, the S version. I'm sure there's going to be some differences like within like as far as hardware goes. Like I know it doesn't have the Blu-ray player, so you can't play disc, but I'm sure like it's going to maybe have like less teraflops or less RAM or something to kind of like make the price a little cheaper. Because I'm pretty sure like a Blu-ray player doesn't cost $200, so they're probably skimping out on some hardware somewhere to make it that much cheaper. But who knows? I don't think they've released the full spec list yet.
I think it's the hologram package.
The hologram package. King RD, what are you getting? Are you getting the S or the X? Ooh, Jedi Academy 2 is also on sale. A lot of Star Wars games on sale. I'm actually going to search just by games. How do I search by games? Don't know if I can. I'm going to skip Xbox this generation. I have a gaming PC, and with Game Pass on PC, no point. Exactly, mate. You just answered my question. Exactly. Now, PS5, on the other hand, PS5 is going to probably have a lot of like exclusive titles that you're only going to be able to play on PS5, like The Last of Us and stuff like that. But I didn't even get a PS4, so one of these days.
Spider-Man 5000.
Exactly. Trine 4 is on sale also. Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. So if you're just popping in, guys, welcome to the stream. We're chatting with the fans, chatting with the subscribers, chatting with the viewers, chatting with ourselves. I'm here with Josh, my roommate.
Mostly that, yeah.
I was going to put him on webcam, but he's like, I'm too chicken. I don't want people to see my face. I'm like, okay.
It's like, I've been awake for 48 hours. No one wants to see what's going on with my face right now.
We were like trying to film a video today at a park. And he ended up like falling asleep.
Yeah. You're not gonna finish that story.
And then I I was like, okay, I guess we can go. And I didn't know he was sleeping. And he's like, oh no, like, what's going on? Just like starts flailing his arms, like, what's going on? Where am I? I'm like, oh, you okay there, buddy? He's like, nope. Something like that. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but that's how I saw it in my brain.
Yeah. I'm just drifting off to sleep. So I get like a weird. I don't remember what it was. I just remember it's like. I think just like a bad dream or something, and then all of a sudden, like, I hear Adam like, "Hey man," I'm like, "Ah," just really scared, and I'm like, "Okay, oh, thank the Lord, I'm okay."
Hey, we got a like on this video. Who is the first like? Show yourselves. Who liked the video?
Show yourself.
I know it wasn't me. I like my videos after I'm done uploading them. Just
I'm
a little
not gonna
secret
show
there.
myself. I demand you show yourself.
Duke Nukem Forever's on sale for $4. That game got really bad reviews. I actually have that game, but not great.
Puke Duke.
Not a game I would stream because there's a lot of naughty stuff in that game that I would probably get like banned for if I put it on YouTube. So
Yeah, I saw like one random clip from there. I'm like, what? Like, what is this? What is this game about? This is it's pretty weird.
Borderlands 2, some DLC, Half Dead, Vermintide. That's a fun one. Still haven't beat level 1 on the first game, but I got both of them. I also heard that the Left 4 Dead games, like the community made some new DLC for it. So I guess there's like a new DLC campaign made by just the fans. I don't know how much it costs. It's probably, I don't know if it's free or not. I don't think it's free. It's probably like $10 or something. But that came out recently, I think. Pretty sure. Are there any new like video game trailers out? Any new movie trailers out? Does anybody know? Because if there is, let me know and I can look them up, and then we can do like maybe a little reaction video or something to it. Or we can just talk about it. Let's see. I will say though, I wasn't a big fan of going back to the Xbox conversation. I wasn't a big fan of the way like the streamable Xbox is, the Xbox One S. It's just like it looks like a white cube, and then has like just a black circle on it. Looks kind of stupid. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but looks kind of stupid. And who was okay? We got 2 likes now. Who is that second like from? Who was it? Who was it? Somebody liked this video. I don't know who you are, and I don't know what drugs you're on, but he's like, it was me. I get all excited. Josh is just like, oh, I liked it, man. Okay.
I liked it. I logged into my other profile and I liked it again.
I'm like, it's got 1 dislike. Josh is like, oh, that was me.
that actually is true.
Age of Wonders 3. No idea what that game's about. Like a little turn-based strategy game. What is everyone's like favorite genre of video games? I like first-person shooters, RPGs, roguelikes, games that I'm good at, you know.
I think like for PC, like point and click, I actually like first person shooters. Like, I'm not crazy about them, but I like them. But like for console, like if I have to use like a gaming controller, I absolutely hate like first person shooters because I'm just like horribly bad at them. Like I played nonstop for years and I got better, but I was still really bad.
So I don't know if you guys can see this, but I brought up the Xbox Series S picture on screen. I mean, it looks okay. Now that I'm seeing it like kind of up close, I'm actually surprised the way it looks because I thought it was just like a cube, like the X version, but this one's actually, it looks like kind of like half the size. It looks more like I don't know, a Kit Kat rather than a candy bar, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Nice controller though.
I gotta take a call actually, real quick. So I'm just gonna go on mute.
All right, Josh is gonna pop off real quick. But yeah, this is what the Xbox Series S looks like. It's gonna be $299. $299, guys. What do you think about that price? Think that's a good price? Will you pay that much for it? What else we got? We got the PS5. I typed in PS5, but the Xbox came up. That's weird. Let's see. What does this say? Game claims PlayStation 5 announcement tomorrow. Hint that pre-orders are about to open. So I got a feeling maybe Sony's going to be launching, like announcing what their prices are for their PS5. Because I don't think it's been announced yet, right? Nats Mommy 12. How you doing, Nats Mommy? How goes it? Now, Nats Mommy, are you the mom of Nat? No, Natty. Natty's mommy. Are you the mom of Natty? That's what I'm trying to say. Not that it makes a difference, but so pre-orders are supposedly going to be opening up pretty soon. PlayStation 5 has no limits. What this is saying. Okay. Let's back out of that. What do you guys think of like the way the PlayStation 5 looks? What do you think about that? Let me see if I could find some images here. Right here. Kind of looks like internet modem, almost. Kind of like an internet modem. The controllers look really cool. Looks cool. You pay. So Natty's mom says they would pay $300. Yeah, I mean that's for the S version of the Xbox. So that doesn't have like a Blu-ray drive in it. You can't put discs in it. It's basically digital only. So you can download games from the internet and install them, but you can't like buy a game from GameStop and then put it in the disc drive. So it's not a big deal, and it is a lot cheaper. So because even though I have a computer with like a CD drive, I never buy like discs for my computer. I only buy games like through Steam or the Epic Game Store. You know, I only buy digital games, so it's like it's not really a big deal. So if you want to save some cheddar, you know, you could definitely get that version. And then there's this. Does it say reveal price point of $299? No, that's saying what the Xbox is. So, okay. But Sony hasn't announced what their price points are going to be. The real question comes in the form of a PlayStation 5 digital edition. There's simply no way it can match the Xbox Series S, which has a far less powerful graphics chip and a smaller SSD, in order to reach its price. Meanwhile, the only difference between the PS5 and the PS5 digital edition is the latter lacking of disc drive, $450 price point, where this console will likely fall, though if Sony is willing to take more of a loss, $400 PS5 digital edition would be the best possible answer for the Xbox Series S. So that's what people are thinking, that like the PS5 with the disc drive is going to be $450, and then the one without the disc drive is going to be $400. So the Xbox would, I don't know, like the digital version would be cheaper than the digital version of the PS5 if these price points are right, but we don't know yet. Somebody else liked the video. Thank you for that like, whoever that was from. And if you haven't already, subscribe. It's free. And if you do subscribe and you want to stay super up to date with all my content, click that little bell down there too, and you'll get notifications whenever I upload or stream something. So let's back out of this. Let me exit that page. Let me go back to the top. Let's go to news. Major PS5 price and pre-order reveal confirmed for September 9th. That's tomorrow, guys. That is at midnight. So that's supposedly in an hour. I don't know if they're actually going to like release the prices in the hour, like within the hour. Well, that's in an hour for me. I'm in like mountain time. General mountain time. So it's like an hour from now. But I don't know if they're going to like release it like, you know, at midnight. That's what this is saying. Why isn't this loading? Am I losing the internet? Did I lose my internet, guys? Am I still live right now? Let me know. Am I still live? I'm just looking at a blank screen. Hold up. Maybe they took that down. Let's see. PS5 fans think Sony is trolling them with Ghost of Tsushima gifts. Reaction: PS5 price under scrutiny after disruptive Xbox Series S reveal. You can pre-order a 10K gold PS5 this week. Okay, guys, would you spend $10,000 on a gold PlayStation 5? Is this like made out of real gold? For the 24 karat gold edition. What the heck is this? 24 karat gold digital PS5. That is like $7,999. So that's 8,000. Well, not dollars. Whatever. What is this? Is this like yen or like euros or something? I don't know. But that's a lot. Like that's actual gold. Then 18 karat gold rose gold disc. Wait, and you get the headphones too? The headset is like $400. The controller is like $649. Man, too much for me. I don't want a gold one. No way. I do not want a gold one. So let's exit that. Okay, so what else we got here? Back up. PS5. No, I read that one. Okay, let's go to the next page. Sony sending out yet another wave of PS5 emails. That was 5 days ago. Okay, so let's go back to all. What do we got here? Taylor Thunder. How's it going, Taylor? How's that going, Taylor? Let's see. We're just looking at PlayStation 5 news and whatnot. PlayStation 5 at Best Buy. Can you like pre-order at Best Buy? Play has no limits. Holiday 2020. You can sign up and be notified when you're able to purchase one, but it doesn't have the price. It does say the CPU though. Interesting. So the CPU, it's running on Ryzen, 8 cores, 16 threads, variable frequency. The GPU is an AMD Radeon RDNA 2-base graphics engine, ray tracing, acceleration, variable frequency, 10.3 teraflops. System memory, it's going to have GDDR6, 16 gigabytes. So it's going to have 16 gigs of memory. At least in, I'm assuming, like the big version. It might have like less RAM in like the digital only version. I'm not sure. SSD is going to be 825 gigabytes. So it's going to be, I guess that's probably the usable memory. Because like when you put like a terabyte, sometimes the system memory takes up part of that. So I think usable memory is going to be 820 gigabytes. So basically a 1 terabyte drive. But it's supposed to be like a really fast, I think probably the fastest SSD on the market right now. Xana66, how you doing, man? PS5 game discs, Ultra HD Blu-ray. Video out, it's going to support 4K, 8K TVs. Audio, it's going to have Tempest 3D audio tech. Got the different accessories here. Pulse 3D wireless headsets. It is going to have an HD camera that you can buy with it. A media remote. Charging kits. Interesting. But Xana66, how you doing, everybody? I mean, everybody. How you doing, man? Shout out to Xana66. That gold PlayStation is crazy. I'd get one if I could. Yeah, dude. That gold PlayStation? Man. I don't know if I'd play it, okay? I don't know if I'd play that thing. I wouldn't even take it out of the box. Let's see here. QPS5 game. Keynote will take 2 seconds to launch. Which should you buy? You got the value versus the power. Okay, so these are the pros apparently. So the pros of the S version of the Xbox. Xbox All Access is a great deal. Affordable pricing and financing. 1440p, 120 FPS. It's got ray tracing. 512 gigabyte solid state drive. Taylor says, you still excited for Avatar 2? I got delayed to December. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm going to watch it. I'm definitely going to go see it. But I'm excited, Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever that was from. Somebody gave us another thumbs up. Thank you for the support. Helps us rank higher on the search bars. It says the cons: less powerful GPU and CPU, less storage space. So that's for the S version. And then as far as a digital version of the PS5, it says powerful GPU and CPU, capable of 4K gaming up to 8K, 825 gigabyte solid state drive, ray tracing, And then it says the cons probably more expensive. Specs could be seen as overkill compared to cheaper competition. No option for finance with PS5 Now and PlayStation Plus, and no pricing info yet. So, all right, pros and cons, pros and cons. At the end of the day, it's just going to come down to what games. Shout out to Taylor Thunder making a $1 donation. Taylor, you're the man, bro. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Everybody give Taylor a big shout out in the chat. Show him some love. Thank you, man, for the donation. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You're the man, bro. Dang, man, I remember when the first movie came out years ago, it took ages to make a sequel. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, the thing is about Avatar is...
Thanks for the super chat. Now I can buy more toilet paper.
Now I can buy more toilet paper. Let me see if I can scoot that over. Let me see. I'm gonna try to move that to the top. Order, move to top. There we go. So now when a super chat pops up, it'll actually show up on the screen and you guys can see it. But I think they're filming like 3 more. Or how many are they like making total? Because I read that James Cameron, the director, he's like filming 3 more, but he's like filming them all at once. So like all at one time. So kind of like they did with Lord of the Rings. They filmed them all at one time. So that's why it's taking a long time. Plus, you know, the whole pandemic, COVID thing. So that's taking longer. And then the second Avatar was supposed to release, but then Star Wars was coming out. So Disney decided to push the release of Avatar because they didn't want it to compete with Star Wars. And then the whole COVID thing happened and they didn't, you know what I'm saying? And then that like hindered the development of it. But when it does come out, it's going to make gangbusters. You know, it's going to make a lot of cheddar when that comes out. King RD says, a Spider-Man. If I had a lot of money, no doubt I would give you a ton. Well, thank you, Taylor Thunder. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, there's going to be an Avatar 3, 4, and 5. Yep. Avatar, man, we're going to be avatared out of our minds. I think it's going to make more than the first one. It's going to be number one, the number one highest grossing movie of all time. Like Avatar 1, it was the highest grossing. And then Avengers Endgame came out. And they kept that in a theater even longer so it could surpass Avatar. So now that's the highest grossing movie now. But when Avatar comes out, Avatar 2 comes out, they'll probably leave it in theaters for, I don't know, like 5 months or something just so they can say, oh, now it's the biggest, it's the most best one. Disney's smart. They're going to just keep trying to one-up each other. Be like, oh, this one holds the record now. Oh, no, now it's Star Wars. Oh, no, now it's Avengers. You know, they own all of them. Disney basically owns the world. Avatar 2 is underwater. It's going to be mind-blowing. Heard it's going to be the first movie fully filmed underwater. Yeah, it's going to have definitely going to have a lot of underwater stuff. It's going to be interesting to see how they do that. I'm sure like they'll do like mocap, but they probably I'm assuming they filmed the mocap like in swimming pools and stuff like that. It's going to be really cool to see like the behind the scenes of how they made the movie. So I definitely want to get like the Blu-ray because they'll like show a bunch of like behind the scenes, how we did it, making of type thing. So that's going to be cool. But let's actually look it up, guys. Avatar. Did I spell that right? I didn't spell it right. Avatar 2.
I'm still holding out for Garfield 3.
Josh is back. He just popped back.
Okay.
Did they make a Garfield 2?
They did.
I never
Bill
watched
Murray
the first one.
Yeah, like in interviews about Garfield, like the first one, Bill Murray was like, "I never gonna do this again. This is like just did it for the money, but I completely regret it. It's terrible."
Wait. Who directed it?
I don't remember, but Bill Murray voiced Garfield.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, "This was a mistake." And then the studio was like, "Hey, Bill Murray, I got some money for Garfield 2," and he's like, "How much money are we talking about?" Like, I got time
like
for some
not
more
enough.
regrets in my life. No, he did it.
Oh, did he?
Yep, he did it again.
I think
He's
I
like,
watched the first Garfield movie because it was like a free movie or something, and I don't even remember what happened. I remember hating it. I just remember like Garfield shaking his butt, and I'm like, why am I watching this? I'm like, why? Why?
well, I
scarred
guess,
me for
like,
life.
It was money that got Harrison Ford to be on Solo again.
Yeah.
he's like, I never doing it. And they're like,
It's like,
money.
never
He's
did it. It's like,
okay.
sure, we'll do it. I think they're supposed to trying to get him back too. I don't know. I'm just like, just let the man fly his plane and crash his plane.
Find out a plane, fly it.
It says Avatar 2 release date, cost, plot, and everything you need to know. It says the movie was originally scheduled for December 2014 with the third a year later, which of course didn't happen. Didn't happen. Maybe James Cameron isn't even making the movie. Maybe just like, oh yeah, it's filmed, it's in the can, ready to go. You know, this whole pandemic, we gotta push it. You're just leading people on. And then like it comes out in theater and it's just like, that Never Gonna Give You Up music video. It's just gonna come on screen.
Yeah.
Rick Astley or whatever his name is.
Mhm.
And it'll be the greatest troll ever. When will Avatar 2 hit cinemas? To cut a long story short, Avatar 2 is finally going to be released on December 22nd, 2022, having been pushed back from December 2021. The latest delay was a result of production being delayed due to the global shutdown, not just the live action filming in New Zealand, but also the virtual production work taking place in Los Angeles. Maybe it was James Cameron that made the pandemic. He's like, oh, Avatar not ready. Let's release the plague. No, that didn't happen. Let's see. Let's read the chat here. Taylor says Ubisoft is working on an ambitious Avatar game as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Is it going to be like an MMO or kind of like a Destiny style game, or is it just like a standalone package? Because I do know they made an Avatar game of the first one. Came out on Xbox 360. Wasn't great. It didn't get great reviews. Some people liked it, but my brother actually bought it. One of my younger brothers, he's the biggest James Cameron fan. He thinks he's a god. Like the guy, he likes everyone. Every time you talk about Avatar 2, he's like, oh, it's the best movie ever made. It's the greatest. The Avatar 2 is gonna be just the best. It's the best. I'm like, okay, buddy, calm down. I'm like, if Michael Bay made the same movie, if Michael Bay made Avatar 2 shot for shot, my brother would be like, oh, that movie sucks. But just because James Cameron did, it's like, oh, it's the best. It's the best movie. I'm like, okay, buddy. Xana66 says, crazy, I had no idea they were planning so many Avatar sequels. Yeah, man. So many sequels. That's where the money is. That's where the cheddar is. And they're filming the 3 of them at once. So, which is smart. Because it costs production costs and, saves time. Taylor says, yeah, I remember watching Avatar 1 in Christmas 2029. Wait, no. 2009. I can't even read.
Yeah.
2009. When I was 8 years old.
Oh.
The thing that I always forget is the first Avatar came out 10 years ago. I always forget though, because whenever I watch it, it looks better than movies that came out 10 years later. The digital effects, CGI looks better than Avengers Endgame. And that just came out this year or whatever.
It does.
Because James Cameron, he spares no expense. He's like, we gotta get the best. It's gonna look the best. Meanwhile, Disney's, Disney owns, Fox now, so they own Avatar. But Disney's like, oh, it's good enough. It's good enough. That Captain Marvel CGI, it's good enough. That Black Panther CGI, good enough. People buy it. It could be stick figures, and people come watch it. They're like, whatever.
So I guess Black Panther got awarded I think they got awarded
Best CGI or something.
Yeah, best CGI, yeah. And I forgot his name. I think it's James Wan. Is it James Wan who directed Aquaman?
I'm not sure.
He just called it a personal offense because she's Aquaman doesn't look real, but it looks really good. It's supposed to look really fantastic, like fantasy but it's really, really, really good CGI. And they're like, Black Panther baby, and it's okay, you can award it for other stuff, but the CGI, really, really.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still good CGI. It's just that Avatar set such a high bar that once you see Avatar and you compare any movie to Avatar, it's just oh, this is way better.
I guess I don't know. what really threw me off about Black Panther was, well, mostly everything, but especially like the end fight. It's like, ooh, PS3 cinematic fight scene coming up here. Like, okay, we got the yellow guy versus the purple guy. Who's gonna win? And no disrespect to, like, of course, Chadwick Boseman and everything. It's not his fault. He wasn't the CG dude. Like, he did a great performance. It's just CG people were like, yeah, good enough. We don't have enough time to do this. Mickey Mouse is like threatening to break our knees. So good enough.
A movie that I saw that I thought came close to like the level of like CG as Avatar was the Warcraft movie. I thought that had like really good CG. Well, not all of it was great, but like the orcs and stuff look really good. Like it looked top notch. Like, let me see if I can pull it up here. Warcraft movie trailer. Let me pull this up here. I'm gonna mute it, but if you look, well, you can't see it, Josh. If you watch my stream, you can see it. But the CG on the orcs look pretty nice.
Yeah,
look pretty nice. Just the way their skin is textured, and I mean that whatever that was. Okay.
I think what kind of threw me off though a little bit was like all the male orcs are like clearly CG. Like, I mean, they look really good, but they're obviously CG. Like, and then like the female orcs are like actual like hot actresses. Like,
well, it's I think the female orc is kind of like a mix of like I think a human and an orc.
Oh yeah, no, I think you're right. Yeah.
But I mean, it's really good looking CG. You can see like the hair on their skin, and it looks Avatar level. I mean, look at that. Look at that picture right there. Let's see if I can pause it. It's really nice looking. Crispy. It looks really small on your guys' screen, but trust me, it's crispy. It's really crispy. It's so crispy. It wasn't I liked the movie. It wasn't the best movie I've ever seen. Acting wasn't great, but yeah. It didn't do well in the US. It did pretty well in like China and stuff. So I think they did make a profit, but I don't think there's going to be any more of them because Carter, how's it going, man? Carter Westall. Carter told me how you pronounce his name, and I always screw it up. I'm just going to call you Carter. Carter's back. Xana66 says, I didn't even know there was an Avatar game. I guess this movie really... Dude, yeah, this movie is popular. Like the Avatar movie, not Avatar Last Airbender. Okay, that movie's crap. That movie's an abomination. Should never have been made. I didn't even watch the TV show. Okay, I know the TV show is supposed to be like really good, but the movie is just crap. It is just crap. That's a bad movie. It's a piece of poopy movie. So bad. In my opinion. I'm sure there's somebody out there that liked it, but I wasn't one of those people.
Man, it's like hard for me to even find the Warcraft trailer on my own. Like, so I had to type in like Warcraft live action, and even then it's like the third one down. I just did like World of Warcraft trailer.
I just typed in Warcraft movie.
Yeah. It's just like all the game like cinematics.
Taylor says, what's your least favorite MCU movie? Man, good question. I wasn't a big fan of the first Thor when it came out, but I thought the first Thor was better than the second Thor. I don't even remember what happened in the second Thor. Like, I don't know. So the first two Thor movies weren't great. Thor Ragnarok was really good. Iron Man 2, that got a lot of hate, but I actually liked Iron Man 2. The third Iron Man wasn't great. Wasn't great. There's a lot of MCU movies.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange was pretty good. I really liked the Hulk movie. That that Disney kind of just pretends like never happened because it has like a different actor. It has Edward Norton instead of Mark Ruffalo. So they kind of pretend that didn't happen. I don't even think they have it on Disney Plus.
Oh, really?
They like have every other Marvel movie except that one. I think I could be wrong, but yeah. But I really like that one. What about you, Josh? What do you think was like your least favorite MCU movie?
Not totally sure. Like, I'll say like a couple MCU movies that really bothered me for a long time. Maybe not so much now, but like in the past they did. So like, I don't know. I feel like Captain America: Civil War. Like I've come to appreciate it more and see like, okay, I kind of see what they're going for there. But like when it came out, people were like, "Oh my gosh, it's just incredible." I'm like, the name of the movie is Civil War. There's no war. There's like a parking lot battle. like, like it's like a gang fight. That's what they should call it. It's Marvel gang fight.
My
Captain
internet
America.
really that bad? I'm trying to load this webpage.
Yeah, it's been kind of spotty on my end too. Like it totally cut out on me earlier tonight before we started streaming. So I don't know.
Only the best, guys. Taylor, that was Taylor. Who donated? That was Taylor. Taylor Thunder. That dollar you donated, that's going toward the internet. I'm gonna wave that dollar in the face and be like, "Yo, I'm paying you good money. You better stop this connection issues, buddy." So apparently, I looked up like best MCU movies ranked, and this is from Collider.com. So all 23 MCU movies from worst to best. So they're saying Iron Man 2 was the worst? Okay, they're saying Iron Man 2 is the worst. Then comes Doctor Strange at 22. Then Incredible Hulk at 21. I liked Incredible Hulk. I thought it was good. I really liked the villain in Incredible Hulk. I really liked the villain. Then in 20th place came Ant-Man, dude. I'm gonna say Ant-Man. I don't like Ant-Man. I forgot that was even. I forced it out of my mind. Like I just don't like that movie. And the second one was even worse than the first one, in my opinion. Like nothing against Paul Rudd. I think they're just too cartoony. It's like I'm watching a freaking Nickelodeon show. It's just like it's not even it's like Disney Channel jokes. You ever seen a Disney Channel like sitcom? Those jokes where it's like you're just waiting for people to clap, like the audience to clap. Like if they put laugh tapes over this movie, maybe it would be more entertaining. But man, this was man, I just don't like that movie. I thought it was just boring. Okay, yeah, that would be my least favorite. Ant-Man at 20.
I'm like kind of okay with it just because it's different from all the other ones. I think like another one that kind of bothers me. This also kind of like make everybody upset and unsubscribe, but is actually the first Avengers movie.
I like that.
That
was decent.
It's way too slow of a burn for me. Like I get what they were trying to do, but like for most of the movie, nothing really happens. It's just all set up. It's just all Loki being like, "I'm gonna get you," and they're like, "No, you won't." And he's like, "I'm gonna get you." No, you won't. Like what kind of threw me off too is like, okay, Hulk straight up beats Loki in a one-on-one match, but then he just leaves him so that Loki can do a little bit more bad stuff. And then
honestly, like all of the movies are kind of blending together in my mind. I'm like, did this happen in Avengers or did it happen in like the second one, or like I have to like really think like what actually happened in these movies, because it feels like it's just like one big long movie in my mind.
That's something that I think like is both like kind of a good thing and also for me like at least is like kind of a bad thing about them is a lot of them are so similar to each other that like I don't know, it's like, oh, we're gonna have an origin story like pretty much the same as every other origin story we had. Oh, now we're gonna have a team up. But we're not going to get along at first.
But we're not going to get... You got to have conflict, man. You got to have conflict. Mr. E. Meat in the chat says Doctor Strange was one of my favorite Marvel movies, along with GOTG 1 and 2. What is GOTG?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I forgot that. Yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah, you don't like those ones either.
No, I like them. I don't know. It's like they were trying to be like silly and like dumb in those ones. Yeah. Still entertaining, but that's kind of like the vibe they were going for. Like, this is what you're used to, but now we're just gonna make it even more over the top and kind of silly type thing. Ant-Man came at 20. So if you're just popping in, guys, we're trying to like decide which is our least favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. So I looked up Collider.com, and they have it listed according to them. I don't know how they came up with these statistics, like if they were voted on or if it's just according to this website. But in number 20, we got Ant-Man. And this is from least favorite to most favorite. So Ant-Man is number 20. Ant-Man 2, Ant-Man and the Wasp, is number 19. Carter Westall, I don't really have a favorite song. And if you're just popping in, guys, post a comment so I can give you a shout out. Also, thank you for the thumbs up. And again, a shout out to Taylor Thunder for the $1 donation. So Ant-Man's at 19. No, the second Ant-Man's at 19. Thor came in 18. How do you feel about Thor, Josh? Did you like Thor? The first one?
I felt like he was underappreciated at first. I thought he was like a hidden gem. Mainly what I liked about him was like the humor that they would, like when like the actor actually would kind of be himself for like a moment. I really liked that. And I'm like, okay, it's like really creative. Like it's kind of an interesting world. I feel like they could explore it more. Like I felt like they weren't great, but I felt like there was a lot of potential there. And then when Thor Ragnarok came, I'm like, there we go.
There we go. Thor Ragnarok got it right. I think they finally kind of hit the nail on the head.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked the first Thor. I wasn't a big fan of like his girlfriend, played by Natalie Portman. I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan of her.
Yeah.
And she wasn't in the second one, right? Because like she didn't want to come back or something. But now she's gonna have like her own movie. Like it's called like.
What's the movie? She was in the second Thor movie.
Oh yeah, she was in the second Thor. Okay.
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she was very pivotal to the second Thor movie.
Like I said, I forget what like the second Thor movie. It's like
Yeah, that one for a long time, a lot of people were saying that was the worst. It wasn't great. I like some things about it, but it wasn't great. For me, that might be the worst one. I kind of hate to say it. But.
Yeah, number 18 was Thor. Then comes Thor 2, The Dark World.
Yeah, Thor 2.
I even though I didn't really like it, I always like the like on-screen chemistry of Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth. Like whenever they're on screen together, it's really fun because they're like always fighting, always bickering, trying to one up each other. Just like two brothers fighting. So I think they did that well. I think they really nailed it in Thor Ragnarok. But 17 is Thor: The Dark World. What did everybody in the chat think of the second Thor movie? Let me see here. Carter Westall says, any advice to quit vaping? I've never vaped before. I've never smoked before. I know it's difficult to stop, though. That's part of the reason why I've never done it. But just one step at a time, man. I think, like, with vaping, you can, like, have, like, less, like, nicotine put into them. Because you can, like, control how much nicotine is put in vape, right?
Yeah.
So maybe just kind of wean yourself off how much is put into it. Because that's what's the addicting part, is the nicotine. Am I wrong about that? I think that's what, like, kind of hooks you. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it can be different things. Like, overall, yeah. But, like, so there's, like, different things you can do. I know there's nicotine patches, so you still get the nicotine, but you're not smoking anything or vaping anything. You can also, for some people, it's like an oral fixation, so they just need to have, like, something in their mouth, so they need to be chewing gum. They need to be, like, something,
Yeah.
It's kind of like a stress relief sort of thing. A lot of times. So sometimes just having something in your mouth like gum helps. Or sometimes it's like, okay, well, let's look at the cause of the stress. Let's try to deal with your stress easier. For me, eat. So for me, I'm like, okay, well, let's try to work on my stress. Let's try to do that, because it's not like, oh, well, cookies are so delicious, I just can't stop. It's like, nah, I'm just kind of getting stressed out. That's what I mean.
What I would recommend, like, put a rubber band on your wrist, all right? And every time you want to smoke, just smack yourself with that rubber band. Just be like, positive. Like, there's actually like bracelets out there that will shock you. Like, you hit a button. It's like, oh, I'm thinking about doing this. And then you hit a button and it shocks you. It's like an app type thing. I'm just like, who would pay for that? Just like get a rubber band and like, slap yourself with it. It would probably work the same way. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm not a scientist. But, yeah, Carter, just one day at a time, I'm sure there's a lot of books out there, articles out there that will kind of tell you how to, like, kind of quit. The thing is, a lot of people switch to vaping because they're trying to quit smoking because they think it's like better for you, and maybe in a way it is, depending, but it's just as addicting. And from actually like articles and like news articles I've been reading is like people who vape, I think 7 times more likely to catch coronavirus because just what it does to your lungs or something like that. Again, I'm not an expert, but
among other things, it can do
Yeah.
a lot. Something that I thought was really interesting. So the guy I've kind of showed you, not on any of our streams or anything, but Craig Ferguson, he's a former host of the Late Late Show. Back in the day, he was addicted to a lot of different things, especially alcohol, but drug addictions, all that stuff. It was really tearing apart his life. So he went through Alcoholics Anonymous. But something that like kind of stuck with him was that he kind of realized like, okay, when he stops drinking, he's not giving up anything. Like it's not like, okay, I'm sacrificing this. Like, no, I'm not sacrificing anything. I'm just gonna stop doing the thing that makes me miserable. The thing that I always know in the back of my mind is gonna shorten my life, is ruining the quality of life I have every day. I'm not losing a single thing. I'm getting a better life. I'm getting the life I want.
yeah.
And so I think that looking at it that way can really help.
But Carter, my advice to you would just be, take one day at a time. If you like fall off the wagon or whatever, don't be disappointed. Just try it again. A lot of people, go a couple weeks and then they start smoking again and they're like, oh, I just giving up. Just keep at it. Be persistent. That's my advice.
Yeah.
Not to get too much off topic, but that's the thing about this show. We kind of go on rants, tangents. We read the chat. We kind of let the chat kind of, I guess, guide what we're talking about. But, and yeah, the Warcraft movie. Yeah, I was watching the Warcraft trailers. We're like talking about vaping addiction, and people were like, "What is going on?" Like, what? But if you're just popping in, guys, we're kind of trying to decide what is our least favorite Marvel movie. So I went to Collider.com, and this is a list according to them of like from least favorite to like the best one. So number 17 is Thor: The Dark World, which I wasn't a big fan of. Not a big fan.
Yeah.
Then comes at 16 Captain Marvel. This movie got a lot of hate, but I actually enjoyed it. It's not perfect, but I actually enjoyed it. I don't know. I liked it.
I don't know. I personally am like someone who gets like kind of annoyed with like over the top, like kind of basically propaganda with movies. But for this one, like as much as I heard about it, like being like just preachy and like men are terrible, I'm like when I actually sat down and watched it, I'm like I didn't really get that. Like it acknowledges that like sometimes some guys can be trash and treat women like trash because they're women, but it doesn't frame every dude like that at all.
Yeah.
Like, didn't make Nick Fury look like a jerk, It's like, it's just, it happens. And,
I thought they had like good chemistry, like Brie Larson and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Because the thing about the internet is sometimes people just hate on people to hate on them. Like, for some reason, there are just so many articles out there about like how people really hate Brie Larson. Like, oh, she's the worst person on the planet. I'm like, I don't know why. Like, for me, like, there is something about her personality that like I don't like, but at the same time, that's like the character she's playing. But I also like really like her in movies. But then like it's kind of like a back and forth. I'm like, I kind of like the way she acted, but she was like trying to be annoying in that scene. You know what I mean? It's like she kind of gives off that. It's like you don't know if you want to love her or hate her type thing, which is I think a unique thing to have as an actor because there's a lot of people out there that like, for The Rock example, a lot of people love The Rock. I'm sure there's just many people that hate The Rock. Same with John Cena or just wrestlers in general or actors in general. I know a lot of people love Tom Cruise. A lot of people hate Tom Cruise. It's just like you can't make everybody happy. But I thought it was a good movie. I liked it. Let's see here. So Captain Marvel was 16. Captain America Civil War was 15. I thought that one was pretty well. Civil War.
I'm surprised because like pretty much everyone I've talked to, they worship that movie. They're like, oh, it's so good, it's so amazing. And I've come to appreciate it more. I bashed it a lot when it came out. Around the same time, like Batman v Superman came out, and kind of a DC fan. I'm like, well, Batman v Superman was not good, but I felt like it was like for me at that time, I'm not sure if I think that now, but for me at that time, I was like, it's about the same quality as Civil War, and people were like, no, Civil War is like Citizen Kane. It's like the Sistine Chapel. It's just amazing. It's a work of art. It changed my
Honestly,
life. I'm
like, I don't really,
no.
I don't even really remember what happened in Civil War. It kind of blends, like, Civil War and Winter Soldier kind of blend together for me because they both have like Bucky, and he's kind of like, I don't know, he's kind of the reason why I guess there is like I don't even remember what happened in Civil War. I know they're fighting,
Well,
and I know like
not-
what's his face
Yeah.
gets his like legs broken or paralyzed.
Yeah.
And there's like some German guy that's trying to like cause trouble, or was that in Winter Soldier? I think it's
No,
in
that
Civil
was-
War.
No, that was the Civil War.
And then there's like a floating island. I don't know. Like I said, they kind of blend together.
That was Avatar.
Like whenever Bucky's in a movie, I'm like, oh, it's actually Captain America 1, but I think it's like actually this movie because this character's in it too, so it must be the same movie. Like
It's
they're all
like-
in it, so it's all one movie.
I didn't know Thanos was in Captain America 1. Oh, wait. No.
So that's number 15, guys. Civil War is number 15. What do you think number 14 is? Any guesses in chat? Number 14? And if you're just popping in, guys, welcome to the stream. This is Chatting with Subscribers, the show where we chat with subscribers. We chat amongst ourselves. Josh is in the Discord. He's the voice you're hearing from just the void. He's my roommate. He's literally on the other side of this wall right now.
I'm the ghost.
You're like, why don't you just put him in a chair
Where's
next to
Josh?
him? Like, because then I gotta like get a chair. And then I gotta like hook up another mic, and it's just easier to do on Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 14 is Avengers Infinity War. Okay. Was that the first one to show Thanos? Well, I think they all kind of show Thanos. At one point he was like really purple, and they changed that.
I think he was at. I think the first time they showed him was at the end of the first Avengers. I think.
Yeah. Like in the after credit scene or something. And he was like really purple. They kind of like toned down the purpleness.
Yeah, he looked like one of the California raisins.
But yeah, that's number 14. Infinity War, okay. I'm going to have to go back and watch it because, again, they all blend together. Number 13 was Spider-Man Far From Home. Okay, I like Tom Holland. He's not Tobey Maguire, but he's trying to do something different than Tobey Maguire.
I like him. I think he's really good.
Yeah, I definitely think he's a good Spider-Man because, he plays a teenager very well, even though he's like probably I know he's in his 20s. But he plays like, teenager, kind of like awkward teenager really well. I just feel like, I don't know, it's too Nickelodeon. It's too Disney, man. Like I know they expect like a lot of kids and teenagers to like watch it and kind of like, relate to him because he's, in high school. But I don't know. It's just felt kind of cheesy. I'm like, I know there's no stakes. Like, I know he's not going to die. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about the Spider-Man movies.
I get what you mean. Like, in some ways, I liked how lighthearted they were because like all the other Spider-Man movies are like just kept getting darker and darker and darker. But like Spider-Man's not a dark character. I mean, he goes through some really dark things, but like his personality's like, hey, how's it going there, buddy? You're going to jail. So I kind of like Tom Holland's portrayal, and kind of like the lighter attitude, but I know what you mean. Like when things did get serious, it didn't really feel like he was in danger.
Yeah.
So I know what you mean. Like it'd be nice to have both. Like to be like, okay, like a lot of the movies like really lighthearted and funny and silly, but then like when things get serious, they get real serious. It's like really scary.
I didn't know like the twist was gonna happen where he's like going after that one girl and then like her dad is actually the villain.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming. I'm like, oh no, oh snap. Which is actually Michael Keaton. We just watched a movie with Michael Keaton. But yeah, I mean I liked it. It's not like my favorite, but I think they were trying to be really lighthearted and kind of fun with it. Because I think the previous one, what was like the one before Spider-Man? It was like Infinity War, right? Was it Infinity War?
No.
Or was it a different one?
Fuck it. Spider-Man Far From Home, yeah.
Is Far From Home the first one?
No. It's
Oh, that's Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming. Okay.
Yes, Spider-Man Homecoming. So one before Spider-Man Homecoming, I don't remember.
Far From Home is the second one. So I really like Jake Gyllenhaal. Like I like him as an actor. And I didn't see the twist coming either. I didn't know he was going to be like the villain. I didn't see it coming because I never watched like any of the trailers hardly. I never read the plot lines, and I'm just like, oh, he's the bad guy now. Okay. I thought it ended pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like spoilers, everybody. If you haven't seen Far From Home, spoilers. But
Spider-Man wins.
I wasn't expecting like him to show, like be like Peter Parker is Spider-Man, you know, and then it was like, oh snap! Now everybody knows he's Spider-Man. So that was a good kind of cliffhanger, I thought.
Yeah.
Was to make it kind of like frame Spider-Man, and I didn't expect that. So that was number 13. Number 12 is Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming, yeah. Yep, it's good. I liked it. Guardians of the Galaxy at number 11.
I like freaked out over Guardians of the Galaxy when it first came out. I really liked it. Like I was telling people, like it's the new Star Wars. Like I was literally saying that. Now I'm like, well, it's pretty cool, but it's not the new Star Wars.
I think I don't know how I feel about Rocket Raccoon. That's his name, right? Rocket.
Yeah, Rocket.
Like he's supposed to be. Well, I guess everybody's kind of the comic relief in the movie, but he says things that I don't know. He doesn't seem that funny. I'm like, yeah, it's not that funny. Well, everybody in the movie. Well, they don't like the funny guy is what's his face?
Drax.
Drax, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely the funniest.
Because he's just like, yeah, he's the funniest. But I guess, like the way everybody reacts to what he says in the movie, like the way they play off of him, like the way they kind of set up his jokes, I think his jokes like land the best.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, you know, him not getting a joke or something, or just misunderstanding something.
Unaware. Yeah.
Whereas
like they dialed him up a lot in the second one, where he's like a little bit too over the top. I was okay with them dialing him up, but I felt like they did a little bit too much. Where I also understand like he's kind of going through a character change, because in the first one he was just like he just wanted vengeance. And now he's kind of finding, okay, I have a family. I can actually be happy now. Before I get my vengeance, like there's more to my life than just killing Thanos. So yeah, he's a lot like goofier and stuff in that movie.
But so I liked it.
Get why, but yeah, I like both of them.
It takes kind of like a while for characters to grow on you. The second one was good too. I really like the chemistry between Star-Lord and Thor. Like toward the end of was it Endgame? I think it was Endgame.
Endgame. Yeah.
Where like Thor's like, I'm in charge, and they're kind of just going back and forth. It's like, oh, everybody knows you're in charge, but he's just like, everybody knows Thor's in charge, and they're just like trying to one up each other. I think that's gonna be really fun to see in the third one.
Yeah.
Where they're just, it's like a power struggle, and everyone else is just kind of like egging them on. It's kind of like Michael and like Dwight in The Office almost.
Yeah.
Kind of that chemistry. And Loki's coming back. Like they've already Loki's in a different, I guess, time loop or something. I knew he wasn't dead. Like when Thanos killed Loki, I'm like, that is the worst death ever. Unclimactic. I know he's not dead. Like it's just no, Loki ain't dead. Like come on, he's getting his own show on Disney Plus, which might happen before all that takes place. But whatever. I'm like, he's not dead. They're not killing off Tom Hiddleston. They're not killing off Loki. That's number 11, Guardians of the Galaxy. Iron Man 3 is at number 10. I'm surprised they ranked that so high. I mean, there's a lot about Iron Man 3 I liked, but I just thought, the villain was, Guy Pearce is the villain, which was like supposed to be the Mandarin, and they kind of switched it up. I thought the fact that Peppermint Potts, is that her name, Peppermint Potts? Pepper Potts? Is it Pepper Potts?
It's Pepper, yeah.
How she like became, the flame person, and I'm like, this is stupid. And then she's like miraculously healed. I'm like, okay, whatever. Or they kidnap the president. I'm like, I don't care.
I don't remember if it's in the second one or the. I think it was the second one. Yeah, it was the second one where I can't remember his name, but he was the guy that was like trying to compete with Tony Stark in business.
Oh yeah. What was his name? Hammer? It was something Hammer.
Yeah, Justin Hammer.
I really like that actor. That was my favorite part about the second movie. And I hope they bring him back. Because like he went off to jail. I hope they bring him back in another movie.
Yeah, I forgot his name, the actor's name, but it's but like he's really good. Like he's one of my favorite Marvel characters. Like he's so funny. Like he's not even like a major character I think from the comics at all, or maybe he's not even in the comics. I don't remember, but
He like the actor was actually being considered to play Tony Stark. Like he was in the running for it.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Like he was one of the guys they were thinking of going with. But they, went with Robert Downey Jr., which, I think was a good choice, but I really hope they bring his character back cuz he's like my favorite villain.
I kind of doubt it since like Tony isn't around anymore, but I would hope so because like just the way he did the character
Yeah.
was really like because he's bad, he's evil, but you really like him. Like he's really like endearing and like funny and charming.
Or like now that
Like, you hate
Tony's
him, but you don't
gone,
wanna.
like because Tony's gone now, and I guess Peter Parker, he's super smart too.
Mhm.
But it'd be cool like if they needed some like super savvy tech guy, so they like go to prison and they ask for his help, just to kind of help out, and he kind of redeems himself, that type of thing. Even if it's not like through the whole movie, just kind of like a nod to he's still in prison. He's kind of turned a page. You see what he's been up to lately. I think that would be cool. So that's Iron Man 3 at number 10. Number 9 is Thor Ragnarok. Really good. I like Thor Ragnarok.
That's one of my favorites.
Avengers Age of Ultron is number 8.
Really?
That was good. James Spader did a good job, I think.
Oh yeah, as Ultron.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like him as Ultron. A lot of people didn't like that movie, but that's why I was surprised. But I actually thought it was really good.
Yeah, I liked it. Avengers Endgame is number 7. Black Panther is number 6. Captain America the Winter Soldier is number 5. And Guardians of the Galaxy number 2 is number 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, came in number 4th place.
I think Winter Soldier's better than that. But that's just
Yeah, me too. I thought Winter Soldier was better. Number 3 comes Iron Man, the first one.
Mhm.
The one that started it all.
Mhm.
And then Marvel went bankrupt. And Disney's like, oh, we got money. Sign our little deal. And they're like, oh, I don't know. They're like, well, you're bankrupt. So, okay, sure, Disney. And then Disney took the reins and we're like, oh, buddy. Went to town. Like, we own Star Wars. We own it all. We own the world. We own your childhood. We own your dog.
I think the only thing I'll be honest, I really hated about Age of Ultron was just Disney was just like branding like crazy all over it. It's just like for the trailer, they had like the Pinocchio song.
Yeah, and then like, oh, have you ever seen Star Wars? It's like when they like go around the legs, but I'm like, okay, Disney.
Yeah, and then like I was like, okay, what's one thing to have in the trailer? That's pretty forced and kind of out of nowhere, but okay. But then they had it in the actual movie. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Like we're gonna do like some Fantasia, like aliens or something. Like I don't know. Just I don't know. That's one thing I really hated about it.
Yeah. So we'll keep it going because Josh has to go in a few minutes. But Iron Man 1 is at number 3. Then comes the Avengers at number 2. What is number 1, everybody? Captain America, the First Avenger. That's surprising. I mean, it's a good movie, but
Really?
I wasn't expecting them to put that at number 1.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it, but I'm surprised it went so high up. Yeah.
If this list came out like before Endgame maybe wouldn't have ranked as high, but because like he kind of went back in time, got the girl, and everybody learned to like Captain America better. I think maybe they oh, this was his origin type thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, Captain America #1 according to Collider.com.
Wait, number 1?
Yeah, it's #1.
Wow.
Their number one
Wow.
favorite top pick was First Avenger.
Huh.
Because
That was,
America,
like,
baby.
one of the worst rated ones by most people. Huh. Okay.
America.
Yeah,
Pixelated. You do this every day? Yes, Pixelated. I try to live stream every day. Sometimes I'm playing a game. A lot lately, I've just been kind of sitting, chatting with subscribers, reading your guys' comments. Xana66 says, yeah, I just watched Aquaman for the first time a while ago. Pretty good. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Somebody said something about Batman. Who was it? Somebody said something about the... Oh, wait. Here we go. Mr. Emeet said, for everyone who's doubting Robert Pattinson as the new Batman, you should watch the movie The Lighthouse. He was phenomenal in that. Like, people don't give Robert Pattinson enough credit, but he is actually a really good actor. Like, when you think of him, you just think of Twilight, Edward Cullen from Twilight. And, the script for those movies, not great. And it was just, he did what he could with the character, but he's actually like a really good actor.
Maybe. I mean, supposedly, like, he said he was like phoning it in. I don't know if that was true or not, but he's just like, I don't care about this movie. I just want the money. And
I think maybe in the first one, maybe because I don't think he knew how big it was going to be, and it's just like, oh, this dumb, Twilight movie. No one's going to watch this. Really low budget, no name actor. No name director. I'm sure directors directed other things, but really low budget. They weren't expecting it to take off. So maybe that was his mindset. When he first started, like, oh, I'll just take it. Whatever, take what I can get. But I don't know. I feel like he was trying his best. He just, looking back, he's like, oh, I kind of want to distance myself from those movies. So I'm just going to say, like, I was just phoning it in. Just to be like, oh, those movies, not my best work type thing. I feel like that's what I would do.
I don't know. I appreciate actors and what they do and everything, but honestly, sometimes I think they're kind of babies because they're like, I don't know, like Harrison Ford's like complaining like, oh, I don't believe in Han Solo, but I'm gonna do him if you keep paying me tons of money. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know, like, well, they complain when they get like pulled back on. It's like, you chose to do this. It's not like you broke the bank, like all your kids are starving, and like you just have to do it, to pay for like all the starving kids in Africa. Like, you don't care about the starving kids in Africa. Like, you're just being a big old baby. Like, oh, George Lucas, I don't know why he writes such bad lines. I'm like, well, don't act for him then. Like, just get over it. You have a choice. Like,
I think sometimes actors kind of get an ego, like a big head, and they're just like, oh, I'm the best, and they kind of forget where they came from. Yeah. It's like, oh, now I'm making millions of dollars. Everyone's talking about me. It's like, yeah, that movie, I don't really care about that movie, but like that was their ticket to fame type thing. Mm-hmm. Harrison Ford, like, maybe didn't like Star Wars, but that was like his big break. And without that movie, like, he wouldn't have like had, maybe he would have eventually had a really good career eventually, but that's kind of what catapulted him to where he is now. Like, whether he likes it or not, like, at least admit that, that was like a big reason you're even in this interview right now, and you could even like afford to fly planes and crash planes, but it's because you were Han Solo. Be a little bit more gracious. If somebody offered me a role, paying me like, I don't know, even $100,000 or whatever, $20,000, I'd be like, yo, thank you. Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, this movie, whatever.
Yeah. Well, also, like, he was like one of the only people from the cast to like have like a really successful career like outside of Star Wars afterwards. And like, suppose you're like one of the cast that like didn't, really go and like do a whole lot after it. It's like, you're still set for life. Like, you never have to work another day in your life. You can travel the world. You can like fulfill all your wildest dreams. You can like, just like watch your kids grow up. Spend time. Like, you can do whatever you want to do in life. It's like, yeah, but George Lucas is a bad scriptwriter. Like, Just, like, no.
Or like Shia LaBeouf, how he kind of like, I think he said he didn't like Steven Spielberg's directing style or something.
Oh,
And like Steven Spielberg was just like, oh, yo, he's like the next Tom Hanks. Like Steven Spielberg had like really nice things to say about Shia LaBeouf. And then like after I think Transformers, he's like, oh, you know, I didn't really like Steven Spielberg's, you know, directing style. It's always like do this, you know, super fast paced.
Mhm.
So I'm like, yo, but he's Steven Spielberg, and he said nice things, like, you know.
yeah.
But Shia LaBeouf has kind of always been like, you know, I say what I want, do what I want. I don't really want to be famous, but I am type thing.
It's like, I don't want to be famous, but I want to tell the whole world about how much I don't want to be famous. Like, oh,
But he's like really down to earth though. Like Shia LaBeouf is like super down to earth. I mean, he does. He's not. I'm not saying he's a perfect human being. Like he's definitely made mistakes and stuff in the past. But if you look at like all the celebrities out there, he's definitely one of the ones that is like, you know, more kind of level-headed, down to earth.
well, I think the older
Kind of knows
he's
where he
gotten,
came from.
he's been like a lot of his weird stuff was like in his early 20s, I think.
Yeah, people like grow as, you know, he grew as a person.
Yeah.
You don't always have the answers. Like when you're a teenage kid and you're suddenly the star of a Disney Channel show, you just kind of get fame thrown in your face. All things considered, he turned out pretty okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know him personally, but you know.
It's like if you're watching this Shia LaBeouf, like, like and subscribe.
You're welcome, Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. Go watch
Yeah.
his Just Do It meme. Every time you want to like slack off or don't want to do something, just watch Just Do It.
Yeah.
I know
Like,
Josh has
just
got to
get
pop
outta here
off
to
real
go to
quick.
work, so, yeah.
Yeah, but thanks, Josh, for hanging out with us. I'm going to keep going for a while, so stick around, guys. But yeah, Josh is going to head out. If you want to check out his channel, you can do it.
You can if you want to. Just do it.
Type your, yeah. See ya, Josh.
See ya.
So, guys, it's just you and me. If you're watching, leave a comment. Who do we got in the chat here? I'm going to read some of you guys' comments. Xana says he really liked Aquaman. Mr. Emi brought up the Robert Pattinson. Mr. Emit says, I'm about to blow the lid off this place. I work the place I work for because evidently I've been working under dangerous health violations with mold that has been there for who knows how long. You should say something, man. You should say something. Like contact OSHA or somebody. Just do it, man. Do it. Or like bring it up to your boss maybe or something. Xana66 says, as Shia would say, don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. True story. Good old Shia LaBeouf. So who do we got watching? If you are here, post a comment in the chat so I can give you a little shout out. I see Xana66, Mr. Emeat, Pixelated, Carter Westdell, Taylor Thunder. Who else we got here? Epic Gamer Z popped in. I didn't notice. Epic Gamer Z, if you're still watching, shout out to you. Who else we got? King RD 2013 was here. A lot of people popped in tonight. Had a lot of interesting conversations in the chat. A lot of cool topics popping up. But yeah, that is Collider's #1 movie right there. Captain America Avengers out of all the MCU movies. So what should we look at now, guys? We watched the Warcraft movie trailer. We've been looking at some games on sale on Steam. We were looking at the PlayStation 5 and Xbox. We were looking at Avatar, the second Avatar movie. We got 5 likes on this video. Thank you for the likes, guys. Give yourself a like. Give yourself a thumbs up. You deserve it. What'd you guys think about the Warcraft movie? Did you guys watch it? Anybody out there watch it? Thought it was cool. I thought it was acting wasn't great, but it had some cool fight scenes, good CG. It was a fun movie, fun popcorn movie. Let's see, what do we got here? PlayStation 5 release date, PS5 release date, price, info not coming next week. Do we have like PS5 games? Do we have a list of games? PS5 games list. Every PlayStation 5 exclusive and cross-gen. Okay, so these are the games that are going to be on Allow ads. Allow ads. Ad blocker. Continue to site. Okay. So these are the games that are going to be on the PS5. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I thought that already came out. Maybe it didn't. Astro's Playroom. PS5 exclusive. Atomic Heart. What is Atomic Heart? Developed by Mudfish, Atomic Heart is a first-person shooter set in absurdly strange alternate universe during the high noon of the Soviet Union. Playing as one of the Soviet government's special agents, you'll need to figure out just why your mission failed and why you've heard nothing from your superiors. Interesting. Battlefield 6. Bug Snacks. Okay. Black Ops Cold War. I think that's coming out on current gen consoles too. Could be wrong about that. Call of Duty Cold War. Okay. Chivalry 2. Chorus. Not sure what Chorus is. I guess it's a futuristic starfighter shooting game. Follow Nara as she pilots her sentient ship forsaken to destroy a cult she once belonged to. Okay. Control. Didn't Control already come out? Maybe they're like relaunching it on next gen. Chris Tales. Cyberpunk 2077, guys. That's gonna sell a lot of copies. Holy smokes. That game is gonna sell a lot of copies. Let's watch a trailer for it. No, I don't want to do an analysis video. I want to do a we can watch some gameplay. What just happened? Watch some gameplay here. Let me see. Can I hang up on this call? Mute that mic. Okay. Boom. So here's some gameplay of Cyberpunk. Why is part of the screen cut off? I don't know why part of the screen's cut off. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. I found it. 1 second, guys. I had it like not all the way there. Let me just... There we go. Now the screen's a little bigger so you guys can see. Is it working? There we go. Now you guys can see it. But, yeah, Cyberpunk is going to be a big one. Santiago Acevedo, am I pronouncing that right? What's up, man? Been subscribed since I was in middle school, and now I'm a freshman in college. Santiago. Been subscribed for a while, bro. What you need to do, okay? Click on that little bell so you can pop into my streams more often. Haven't seen you in a while. But your name does sound familiar. And I'm pretty sure I mispronounced your name way back in the day, too. But Santiago, shout out to you, man. Glad you've been a fan for a long time. It's been a fan, bros. That's what I'm trying to do, guys, is get my current subscriber base, the old subscribers, the new subscribers, just to get more active on the channel. You know, and I definitely like when new people subscribe too. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, new subscribers. Psh. No, I like when people subscribe because that's the only way our channel is going to grow. But I'm really focused on just getting everybody that's already subscribed just more active. And that's what this show is about, pretty much. So I can interact with you. You can interact with me. You get your comments featured in the chat, and you get to feel like you're part of the, creative process. And it's not just me like playing a game and it's like all about me. No, I like to like showcase your comments because you guys bring up a lot of cool topics, a lot of cool subjects. Because I'm only one person, When you have a lot of gamers and, just people that like that type of content together, when you get all those cool people together, it just good things happen. Good things happen. This show is kind of like a podcast, but with like lots of different people. Because everybody's got different things that they're interested in, different topics they want to talk about. Like tonight, we were talking about Avengers. We were talking about like vaping addiction. We were talking about everything. So it's because of you. You guys are what make this show awesome. So give yourself a thumbs up. All right, give yourself a thumbs up. And speaking of which, whoever's liked this video, thank you for the like. It does help out. But Santiago, I'm glad you're back, bro. Hopefully you've been doing well. But man, Cyberpunk, this game is going to be, it's going to be crazy. I want to get it. Like, I definitely want to get this game. I'm going to have to start saving up for it because it's going to be $60 and I don't currently have $60. I just spent like almost $2,000 fixing my car. My car drives a lot better now. Like I had to like fix the some type of shocks or something because it was like really bumpy, and that was like $800, and I had to get like a new power steering pump, and there was a lot of stuff I had to get fixed. But yeah, a lot of monies. But I finally got it back today, and it drives really smooth. It drives like a new car. So, you know, gotta keep saving. Gotta keep saving up for this bad boy because this is gonna be one of those really really deep games. Everybody's gonna be streaming this when it first comes out, like man. But it's gonna be one that's on my radar. Gonna be really deep. I need to play their last game. I need to play CD Projekt Red's last game, which was The Witcher 3. I need to play that. I got it. I got it on Xbox One and I got it on PC. I just need to play it. I also need to play Elder Scrolls Online, which I just bought recently because Xana66 donated $20 and he helped me get that game and Rage 2. I was going to play Rage 2 tonight, but I was like, yo, kind of tired. Just kind of want to chill out and chat with the subs. So that's kind of why I didn't do it. My vacation is ending on Thursday. So Thursday, I got to go back to work. So my live streams will probably only happen at nighttime. Sometimes I stream during the day. And that was mainly because I didn't have to work. But yeah. Thursday, got to go back to the grind. Unfortunately. But it is what it is. Got to bring home that bacon. So what else we got here? Let me see. Top 20 new PS5 games. PlayStation 5 games. Let's just watch. This is by Watch Mojo. Godfall. Godfall looks cool. What else we got? What else? Oh, we got that that weird one. Forget the name of it. Oddworld Abe's something. Cyberpunk 2077 is gonna be a top game when it comes out. Yeah, dude, it's gonna sell like hotcakes. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big one. What is this game? Necromunda? Underhive Wars? What the heck? Does it have like gameplay? Show me some gameplay. Deep below the hive cities of Necromunda, customize and grow your gang in the twisted tunnels of the dystopian underhive, face rival gangs and tactical gunfights for power, wealth, survive, and honor. So is it like a multiplayer game? Are you guys seeing this? Wait, you probably can't see it. Why is it not showing up? You guys, one second. There we go. Now you can see it. But, yeah, what is this? Is this like a multiplayer game? I guess it's like a third-person kind of like arena shooter, maybe? It came out a couple days ago. Huh. Couple days ago. This is the first time I've ever heard of it. First time I've ever heard of it. I'm going to have to remember this. Maybe I'll contact the developers and try to get like maybe a review copy for it because this looks kind of cool. Looks kind of cool. Can I put it on my wish list? Let me put it on my wish list real quick. Got to open up Steam in the background. But yeah, it looks interesting. Let's go back to YouTube and let's type it in. Let's see if there's any gameplay for it. Gameplay. We'll just go with this. Well, I don't want to use. Let me see here. Is there just a character creation? You can create different characters. Come on, give me some gameplay. Give me some gameplay. This guy's basically just making his character. Got any gameplay? Nope, this is just all create a character. Come on, there's got to be some like first look. Here's some gameplay, I think. My internet's going super slow. So I guess it's like an arena shooter type dealio. Is it like turn-based? I don't know. Maybe it is. Is it end of turn? Huh. I don't know if it's like a real-time turn-based type game. I got no clue. It looks kind of cool. I'm going to add it to my wish list. 1 second, guys. Put it on my wish list real quick and look it up. Wish list it so I don't forget it. Because it looks interesting. Add to your wish list. Okay. That's my wish list. What else is on sale here? How do I find the sales? How do I find the sales? Santiago says, thanks, man. I'll always try to watch. Well, I appreciate it, bro. Let your dreams be dreams. What else we got? Specials. What do we got on the specials? And I want to search by... Let's go with cheap. I want cheap. I want like under $5. Black Desert Online is $3. Borderlands 2. Guys, if you haven't tried out Borderlands 2, you're missing out. This is a good game. Borderlands 2 is a fun game. It's only $5 right now. And you can get like the Game of the Year edition for I think $8. Which comes with like all the DLC. Star Wars and Knights of the Old Republic is under $4. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I actually have that game, I think. What else? What else? What else? A lot of games. That's why I like Steam. They're always just having sales. There's always some type of sale going on. A lot of indie games on Steam, too. And I do love me some good indie games. SteamWorld Dig, I actually have that, I think. Flying Aces. What else we got? Oh, I also have the Division. I think I have 1 and 2. I haven't played them yet, but I do have the Division. So that might be a cool stream to play. I've always wanted to jump into it. I just always get distracted with something. I always get distracted with something, guys. I know I'm scrolling by pretty fast, but I'm just trying to look and see what they got. If I come across one that looks interesting, I'll definitely stop. But a lot of these are just games I've never even heard of. That I've never even heard of. Elios's Hunt? What is that? Lead Eliosi, a wannabe bounty hunter, into making his dream come true in this hardcore top-down shooter and platformer. Huh. Interesting. It's 99 cents. Okay. 99 cents. What has this developer made? Developer. Is this the only game he's made? I think he made another one, but... Doo-doo-doo. What's the last game you played, everybody? Last game I played was... I think it might have been Call of Duty Warzone. Speaking of Call of Duty, the other day at Walmart, they had, I think it was Call of Duty Infinite Warfare on Xbox One on sale for $3. I didn't get it because I thought I had it, but I actually don't think I have it now. I think I got Advanced Warfare confused with Infinite Warfare. So I could have got a Call of Duty game that I didn't have before. I could have got it for $3, but I lucked out because they all sold out. So, but yeah, I thought I had it, and I was like, oh, I looked at the case. I'm like, $3, pretty sure I got it. So I never got it. Now they don't have any more copies. And pretty sure nobody plays it online anymore, but I still could have checked out the campaign. But I don't really play my Xbox One as much as I used to these days, so maybe not. But oh well, wasn't meant to be. What else we got here? What else we got here? Zombie Vikings is $3. Hostile Waters, Alchemist, Ashes of Immortality 2, Spellkeeper. What else? What else? What is this? Axios? What is that? Experimental shooter with some MOBA gameplay elements. Upgrade yourself in the game session to lead your team to a win. PvP. It probably doesn't have any player base. The thing about indie games, indie multiplayer games, is a lot of times they just don't get a player base, and they might be like super fun, but they just don't got like the money to advertise them, and then nobody plays. And then because nobody's playing, nobody buys it, because it's like, well, I'm not going to buy a game if nobody's playing online, but nobody's playing online because nobody's buying the game. So it's like a double-edged sword. So that's always the struggle indie games have, is even if the game is fun, if there's not a player base, especially if it's like multiplayer based, it's not gonna end well usually. Vagrant Hearts, Gravekeeper, Unlucky 7. What is that? It's like whoa. Looks interesting. What else do we got here? Anything else? A lot of these. Well, there's Legendary. I heard this game you can't even finish because there's like a game-breaking bug toward the end of it in like some elevator level or something. I think my brother has this. It's like a first-person shooter, but a lot of glitches. Came out in 2018 and it's only 50 cents. Back in the day, it used to be $60 though. I know because I saw it in stores. I saw it in stores. But guys, if you're watching, post a comment. Let me know you're here. What else we got? Not seeing too much, but this is under the $5 $5 and under. If I cranked it up to 10, we could probably find some better stuff. Dead Rising is on sale. All the Dead Risings are on sale, actually. So if you're a Dead Rising fan, yeah, you can pick those up. Star Wars Jedi Force Unleashed 2. Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. Duke Nukem Forever. The Sims. What else we got? What else? SteamWorld Heist. Starpoint Gemini 2. Arcania. Steamwork something. I'm not seeing too many great ones here. Sudden Strike Trilogy. flat out Ultimate Carnage. Sometimes they got some good ones. Sometimes they got some not so good ones. SteamWorld Dig. Dooba-dooba-doo. Dooba-dooba-doo. Flashback. Yeah, I'm not seeing the Vader. What is that? Not seeing too many hot ones, guys. Show me some gameplay. I want to see some gameplay. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a real time. I don't know. I don't know. Ashes of Creation. Best space games. The best space games. Hey, we got another like. Who was that like? Who just gave the video a like? Somebody out there did. It was you. Who was it? Who just liked this video? Show yourself. Give yourself an emoji. Give yourself an emoji. Do it. Do it. Whoop. Almost knocked my camera over. What do we got over here? Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just kind of looking at recommended videos. There is a 7-minute Gotham Knights gameplay trailer. What do you think? Any Batman fans out there? Any Batman fans? Josh, my roommate, he was the guy I was talking to earlier on in this stream, but he's a really big Batman fan. He's actually really good at the Batman games. We did a couple of live streams a month or two ago where he was kind of like showing me how to play the Arkham games. And I was like kind of playing through Arkham Asylum. I think it was Arkham Asylum, pretty sure. And I'm just really bad. But this, I guess, is their newest one, which is Gotham Knights. And I guess you play as a lot of different, you can play as a lot of different characters. A lot of different superheroes, a lot of different knights. Is that Deadpool? I don't know if that's Deadpool. Wait, is Deadpool DC? I think Deadpool's Marvel. Might be wrong. I can't remember. I don't know who's what. Yeah, Batman's pretty cool. I bought the collection. I bought like the Arkham collection on Xbox. I thought about buying it again on PC, but I didn't. Prism, hi, I've been subscribed for 2 months. Nice, Prism. First time I've seen you in a stream, bro. You need to show up more often, man. You need to show up more often. You know how you do that? You click on the bell down there and you get notifications. That way when I do stream, boom, you know it, and you can pop in. But Prism, glad you're subscribed, man. Glad you're subscribed. We also had Pixelated up there. He asked me, Pixelated says, do you stream every day? And yeah, I try to. I try to stream every night. Yes, I have clicked the bell. Sweet. Prism's a bell boy. Prism clicked the bell. I know Xana66 clicked the bell. Xana66 pops into like every one of my streams. Mr. E-Meat, I'm pretty sure he's clicked it. He's popped into a lot of streams in the past. Haven't seen you around recently though, Mr. E-Meat, so you need to definitely pop back in more often. I like chatting with you. Santiago, he said he's been subscribed since he was in middle school, and now he's a freshman in college. So he's been subscribed for a while. So shout out to Santiago. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, if you keep coming back, YouTube will keep pushing my videos to my older subscribers, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that guy, and we'll get our older subscribers back, and then newer subscribers will see the content. It's a snowball. Because since I've been doing this show, I've started seeing a lot of old subscribers from way back in the day. Prism says, I have a request. What is your request, Prism? I can't guarantee you I will fulfill the request, or I can even do it, but I can hear you out. So what's your request, bro? We got another thumbs up. Who's a thumbs up? Who's that from? Give yourself a thumbs up. Do it. Do it. One of my friends gave me this little emoji. It's like a little emoji, little pillow type thing. Whoop. Almost knocked my camera over again. But we're watching some Arkham Knights gameplay. It's just like a 7-minute gameplay trailer on this webpage right here, IGN.com. So IGN, if you came across the video, IGN, don't sue me, all right? Don't demonetize my video or stuff. Don't do it. I'm not even playing audio right now, but this is IGN. Okay, I'll even post a link in the description. So if you guys want to check out the full video for yourself, it's in the description. I'm stuck at 81 subs for 3 months. It's a grind, man. It's a grind. The thing is, don't worry too much about subscribers, all right? Don't worry too much about the numbers. When you're first starting out, or even when you're not starting out. Like, I've been doing this. I've been making videos for, like, a long time. Like, I think I've had this channel for 7 years. And before I had this channel, I was making, like, random short films and stuff with my friends, and I had a different channel. And before that, so I've been making videos for a long time. And I'm not famous, right? I'm not famous. I don't think I'll ever get famous, and that's okay. I do it because it's fun. You're not gonna, I don't do it to make like tons of money. I mean, it would be nice if I like got tons of donations and I could like quit my job and make this a full-time thing, but you know, then it's probably never gonna happen. But you know, it's still fun. But guys, if you want to check out Prism's channel, he's in the chat. You can check him out. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. Like, only subscribe to him if you actually like his videos, okay? Don't just subscribe to subscribe. I hate when people are like, oh, go subscribe to this guy, you know, do it. But if you're not going to watch their videos, it doesn't really make a difference. So, like, you know, check him out. And if you like him, you know, subscribe. If not, not a big deal. Millennia Fofa? Millennia, how you doing, man? Are you new to the channel, Millennia? I haven't seen you around here before. Are you a new viewer? Is this your first time? I'm going to give this video a thumbs up. Oh, I can't. I got to sign in to do it. But this is the Arkham Knights gameplay. So Millennia is new. Everybody in the chat, welcome Millennia to the channel. Hopefully you subscribe, bro. SK Neon Z. How you doing, bro? Thanks for the shout out. For sure, Prism. And SK. Not much. We're just kind of chilling out, watching some gameplay of the recent release Gotham Knights gameplay trailer. Watching that on IGN.com. And yeah, SK Neon, how you doing, bro? How you doing, bro? So what is another game we could look up? Like, what's another game that's coming out that you guys think is going to be pretty cool? Any other ones? Let's look up, let's see. Next gen games. What do we got? Top 20 amazing upcoming next generation games. New PlayStation games. New PlayStation 5 games. Xbox Series details. Top 20 upcoming games of 20 something something. Let's watch that. We're watching this from Game Ranks. I'll drop their channel in the description. I mean, in the chat right there if you want to check this video out for yourself. I'm not going to play the sound, right? Not doing the sound on it because I don't want to get a copyright strike. But SK Neon says, I am good, bro. How you finding streaming on YouTube? Are you originally from my Twitch channel? And I like streaming on YouTube. I'm not a big fan of Twitch. In the past, I've kind of streamed on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And I got nothing against Twitch. I don't know. I feel like I just like YouTube better. Just because my main channel's on YouTube. I feel like I have more of a community on YouTube because more people know who I am over here. Whereas with Twitch, I have like, I think maybe 120 followers, but I haven't really streamed on there in a while. So, and I don't know. I like that I can just upload videos on YouTube or I can just stream on YouTube. And like, if I stream on YouTube, it'll upload those videos after. So it's like I can make videos live. I mean, each platform has its pros and cons, but I just prefer YouTube. I just prefer it. We're up to 9 likes now, guys. Give yourself a thumbs up. Give yourself a thumbs up. But yeah, SK Neon, I'm liking it. Millennia says, here it is 3:30 a.m. and I'm watching you. Dude, that's dedication, man. It's almost 1 in the morning my time. It is 12:32 a.m. 12:32 a.m., but I am General Mountain Time. So it's past midnight my time. Has there been any news on the PlayStation 5 price yet? Because they said they were going to announce it, I think, today. So let's see. PS5 price. Are there any new articles out? It says Sony hasn't revealed the PS5 price yet, but analysis predictions have placed the PS5 price in the region of $499. So they're thinking around $500. Neon says, I am not making these some moves. Wait. I am making the same move, bro, from Twitch. Dude, yeah. I like YouTube better. There's a lot of things that Twitch does that I don't agree with. Like, I feel like they'll like ban streamers for doing stuff, but then they'll like, I don't know. It's like they're big streamers. Like, they'll give them like a slap on the wrist and they'll be like, oh, it's okay. But they'll like pick favorites. And then if somebody else does it, they'll just like ban them completely. And then like Dr. Disrespect, he's like my favorite streamer. And according to him, they just like banned him, but they didn't give him a reason. I'm sure they had a reason, because I think he had like a contract with them, like a multi-million-dollar contract. And he's saying they didn't tell him what he did. I don't know who's telling the truth or not, but yeah, it's like, I don't know. They do a lot of stuff that I don't agree with. And yeah, they might be better for streaming, like more streamlined for streaming. But I like YouTube because you can watch videos and you can upload videos. And I got my main channel here, so, you know. I'm not saying I'll never stream on Twitch, because I do have a Twitch channel and I do stream on there sometimes. But yeah, I just like YouTube better. Plus, I can watch YouTube on my television, whereas with Twitch, the only way I can watch Twitch on my TV is if I buy like a Fire Stick from Amazon. And because if you have a Roku TV, you used to be able to get the Twitch channel on your Roku TV. But then Amazon's like, oh no, you can't watch it on Roku TVs. You got to buy our Fire Stick to watch the Amazon stuff. So like now I can't, like I can never watch Twitch on my 4K television. But now that some streamers are moving to YouTube, I can just pull it up on my YouTube, just cast it from my phone on my television, and boom. I don't have to buy like some stupid Fire Stick to watch Twitch. It's just dumb. It's stupid. Let's see. Prism said he's in his classes right now and he's watching me. Dude, better be doing your homework, man. Better be getting good grades. Pixelated says 3 days to my birthday. Dude, happy early birthday, Pixelated. My birthday's this month as well. It is on the 23rd of September. I might do like a little birthday stream. I'm taking like 2 days off after my birthday, so I'm going to have like, I think, a 4-day weekend. But yeah, 23rd of this month is my birthday. Maybe I'll buy myself something. A cheeseburger or something. I don't know. I don't really do a whole lot on my birthday. But I definitely want to try to do a birthday stream. A birthday live stream. Maybe I'll get myself a cupcake and blow out the candle on stream. We'll see. I'm going to be 29. But yeah, Pixelated, happy early birthday. SK Neon says, gotta ask when I'm streaming here on YouTube that some messages in the chat that have a curse word or something don't come through. Is that a setting or just the way it is? I think it's a default setting. Because you can tell YouTube to like not put certain words in the chat, but I think it's just a default setting in the chat. Like, you might be able to change it so like if somebody like uses the S word, it will like bleep some of the letters out. But I think it's just like the default. It just automatically marks it as spam, and you can like click on that and like let the message through if you want. But I think it's just kind of like a safety thing. But you could probably tweak it in the settings. I'm not sure though. Pixelated says it is 11:34 in the morning for me. So you are an hour behind me. I'm an hour ahead. an hour ahead. But guys, if you're just popping in, welcome to the stream. Let's do a roll call. If you're watching, post a comment down in the chat so I can give you a little shout out. We got Pixelated watching. We got SK Neon watching. We have Millennia Forfa 33333 watching. That's I think 3 people. We got, I can only see so far up in the chat. So we got all those people watching. So if you're watching, give yourself a thumbs up. Hey, we got 10 likes on this video, guys. I think the last chatting with subscribers video we did, which was I think day before yesterday. We might have did one last night too, but I was kind of falling asleep during it. Like the one I did yesterday, I think I was kind of falling asleep, and then my laptop died halfway through it because I forgot to plug it in. But I think one of our last chatting with subscribers video got 12 thumbs up. So these are you guys are apparently liking these like little talk show podcast type streams because they're getting a lot of likes. So I appreciate the feedback. Like, does this mean that I'm not going to be streaming video games anymore? No. I'm going to keep playing video games. I'm going to keep reading the chat while I play. But it's nice to just kind of sit back, not have to worry about playing a game, and just be able to like just read your guys' comments. Because that's honestly my favorite thing to do. And that's the reason I stream. I just like reading people's comments and like chatting with different people and, you know, like seeing what people are up to, seeing what people are playing, what they're interested in, what they're looking forward to. Favorite thing about streaming. That is why I love streaming. I like making videos too, but it's when you just make a video and then upload it, people can still leave comments, but it's not like an instant thing. It's like I have to like wait to see the comments and then I have to respond and then they can respond, but it's not like a live thing. And even though there's like a little bit of a delay within like this live stream, for the most part, it is happening live. And I can just respond to my subscribers and stuff just as soon as it happens. Like as soon as you leave a comment, I can just respond. So I really like that about live streaming. It's just fun to chat with people. Pixelated says, I don't really care about consoles, but just make the console multiplayer so you can play with each other. So like, what do you mean? Like make it cross-platform or make it like the game split screen, or what do you mean, Pixelated? Because there's a lot of games, well, not a lot of them, but some games are like cross-platform. Like Call of Duty Warzone, you can play with people on PC, people on PS4, and people on Xbox. Like it doesn't matter what console you're playing on, you can all meet up in the same lobbies and face off against each other. I think it's the same with Fortnite. I think it's the same with Rocket League. So there are games that are like cross-platform, and it doesn't matter what platform you're on, you can still play with everybody. But I know what you mean. Because there are certain games that you can only like play with Xbox players, or you can only play with PlayStation players, you know. So I get what you're saying. I hope they kind of bring back split screen games too. Because, you know, it's really fun to just play on the same television. Just like invite your friends over, sit on the couch, and just play split screen. Like on Halo or something. A lot of those games, they're going away because it's just easier to make them online only. But split screen, that was my jam back in the day. I would always play against my brothers in split screen, like James Bond games and stuff, and Halo. Those were the good old days, man. Those were the good old days. But guys, if you're liking this stream, if you're having fun, and if you know of any of your friends that would enjoy these streams, if you got like any nerdy friends that like playing video games or watching movies, you know, share this video on your Facebook and tag some of them in it. Or share them on your Twitter and tag some of your friends. Because the more people we get in here, the cooler it's going to be. The more entertaining the conversations are going to be. Because I'll have like more comments to pick through and talk about. And it's just the more the merrier. You know what I'm saying? The more the merrier. My goal is to kind of get 20 people watching at once on a regular basis. Like 20 people in the chat. Watching like every night. Just 20 people. That's like the standard. That's kind of where, that's like my goal at the moment. Brandon Mateo says, when Condemned 3 coming out? Is that coming out? I never played any of the Condemned games, so let's look it up. Right? Let's check it out, Brandon. Good question. Condemned 3. The sequel, Condemned 2, Bloodshot, came to PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 in 2008. Both games, first-person brawler games with a dark something, something, something. So let's see here. Are they make wait, Condemned 3 news. This came out, I don't know when this article was, 5 years ago? This was released 5 years ago. No, that's nothing. Let's back out. SK Neon says, "All right, man, I need to try to get some
subscribing.
Hey, we got a new subscriber.
Notifications on to stay up to date.
We got SK Neon just subscribed. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for subscribing. He says, "All right, man, I need to get some sleep. Appreciate the help with the streaming side. Gonna drop you a sub, but have a good night. Good stream, guy. Thank you, SK, for the subscription. Hit that little bell. Get notifications. Click the bell. Yeah, man, have a good night. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for all the comments. And yeah, stay safe out there, bro." Xanath says, I've never heard of a game. I've never heard of that game before. Yeah, I've seen it like at GameStop, but I've never played it. I've never played Condemned before. Is it like a horror game? And like a first-person shooter horror game? It looks like it. It looks scary, man. It looks scary. Some spooky stuff. But yeah, I don't know when the third... No, that's not... That's Condemned 3 game. Let's look it up. News. No, that's not what I want. Will there be a Condemned 3? Rumors about a sequel have circulated since Condemned 2's release. However, it has been doubtful that Condemned 3 would ever occur. One of the Condemned series' previous developers stated in an interview with a video game website, NeoGAF, "Sadly, it will never happen." So it doesn't seem like it's happening. I mean, never say never, right? But if like one of the developers is saying it's probably not going to happen, it's probably not going to happen. I don't know. But yeah, I've never heard of that game. I mean, I've heard of it, but I just never played it. I guess it was made by Sega. Sega. What other games should we look up, guys? New games. New upcoming video games. Good old GameStop. What do they got? What do they got? The Sojourn. Monstrum. What is Monstrum? What is that? GameStop's website. They don't even like tell you. Monstrum? Is that it? I don't know what the... Let's look. Interesting. Okay. Glow sticks. Maybe like a survival horror type game. Valorant. I've heard about it. Haven't played it. It's free to play, right? Somebody brought it up yesterday in the chat. But I've never played it. Somebody said it was like a mix of like Overwatch and Counter-Strike, right? Overwatch and Counter-Strike. I think that's what somebody described it as. Is there any like trailers, videos? Check back soon. So it's made by Riot Games. So the people behind Overwatch, right? No, not Overwatch. The people behind League of Legends. Is that Riot Games? Am I right about that? Is that Riot? I think these guys made League of Legends. Don't really know any games right now. Don't really know. There is a game I kind of wanted to get. It's called Rogue Company. It's gonna be free to play when it like launches. I think right now it's in beta, and the only way to like get access to the beta is by like paying for it. There's like different tiers of it. I think like the lowest tier is I think $15. But it's gonna be free to play once it comes out. But it looks pretty cool. Dr. Disrespect is actually making a map for it, I think. He's a streamer I watch. Dr. Disrespect. If you haven't seen Dr. Disrespect, like check him out. He's like one of my favorite personality YouTuber / streamers. But yeah, Rogue Company looks really cool. Let me see if I can just search gameplay. Gameplay. We'll watch some Jack Frags gameplay here. This is kind of what it looks like. So it's like a third-person shooter. I used to watch him when I used to play PUBG. Yeah, he's been around for a while, man. He's been around for like 10 years, I think. But Dr. Disrespect, he's like my favorite streamer. He's pretty much the only streamer I watch. I just think it's funny. And he's actually good at the games too. Yeah, it is. I guess it's similar to Valorant. It's like there's different hero characters and they have different abilities. Yeah, Rogue Company. There's also another game that just came out. It's called Hyperscape. It's a new battle royale by Ubisoft. It's kind of flying under the radar right now. Not a whole lot of people are playing it, but it looks kind of cool. It's got a lot of like verticality within the maps, a lot of jumping, and I haven't played it yet, but it is free to play. But yeah, it's called Hyperscape. Hyperscape, and it's a battle royale game. It looks kind of cool. I'd probably be really bad at it. But yeah, it's basically Ubisoft's battle royale game. Everybody's got a battle royale now. Everybody and their mama's got a battle royale now. But they're like still working out the kinks. But hopefully they like keep supporting it, because I know Ubisoft is kind of known for like supporting their games, because I think back when, what was that game that came out? It's like an arena, not an arena. It's like a tactical shooter. Rainbow Six Siege. When Rainbow Six Siege came out, it wasn't super popular, but they kept making content for it, kept tweaking it, and now it's like really popular. Like it has like a really dedicated following. But back when it first came out, not a lot of people were playing it, but now it's like people really like it. So hopefully this is like a similar situation where it like comes out, kind of flies under the radar, but they keep updating it, and then eventually it becomes like a really cool game. But yeah, it looks cool. And yeah, this looks similar to Valorant too, because it's just like one of those battle royale games. Well, Valorant isn't a battle royale, is it? It's just kind of like more Overwatch style. Overwatch, Counter-Strike combination. But yeah, that is Hyperscape. Hyperscape. What else should we look up? Any suggestions? What else is coming out? Wait, let's look up some Valorant gameplay. Valorant. Copy and paste that. Paste it. Gameplay. And let's look up, I just want some gameplay. Just some Valorant gameplay. I guess we'll just go with this one. We'll just kind of skip around in the video. I don't want to just like play the video in its entirety, because this guy, worked hard to make this video, so I just don't want to like copy and paste it. But let's just look at some gameplay here. So yeah, it kind of looks like Counter-Strike. Like more like realistic guns, whereas Overwatch is more like fantasy based. Maybe this is fantasy based too, but the guns, at least this gun, looks more kind of like based in reality. You know what I'm saying? They have like laser guns too, or is it kind of like, you know what I mean? Like the guns are based in reality type thing. But it looks cool. Might have to check it out. Valorant. Okay, I'll have to put that on my playlist. I'll probably be really bad at it, but I judged the previous game on the UI. Was the UI not very good in Hyperscape? Or you can buy the guns depending on the currency you have. Okay. So in that respect, it's like Counter Strike, because I know that's like a kind of thing there is in Counter Strike. Winning gives you some currency. Okay, interesting. Interesting. And again, I want to give Taylor Thunder a shout out. He donated $1 earlier on in the stream. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it shows when I scroll up on the chat. Does it? I don't think it does. But Taylor Thunder donated $1 early on. So shout out to Taylor. I appreciate it, man. You rock if you're still watching. He may have gone to bed. I'm not sure. The currency only stays for 1 round. Okay. So, like, if you die in a round, you just, like, stay dead until the round's over? Like, you don't respawn? Because I know in Counter-Strike, that's kind of how it works. Which is why I'm really bad at Counter-Strike, because I just die and then, yeah. I'll just die and then that's it. That's it. We got 10 likes on this video, guys. We're in the double digits. Give yourself a like. All right, give yourself a like. And give yourself an emoji. Do it. Do it. Do it. But you can spectate others. Okay, so like when you die, you can like spectate the other players. Nice. Nice. That's cool. And you have like different abilities too. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, what else should we look up? Anything else? Robin Hood is a game. Robin Hood. We are men of the hood. Men of the hood. First 13 to win wins the game. Oh, first 13. Are the matches pretty fast? Like, are they just like 5-minute matches or something? The Sims. Okay, let's go back to the main page of Steam. What do they got on the feature recommended? They got Avengers. Heard this game is good, but it's like really glitchy at the moment. Like they're still working on getting the kinks out. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I have this on the 360, the original version. Haven't played the remastered version. Fall Guys. Heard that's really fun. I've seen a lot of gameplay of it. Looks fun. I don't got $20 to spend though, so you know. I don't got $20 to spend, so won't be getting that. Dead by Daylight looks scary. It looks scary, man. It looks scary. We got a little publisher sale here. What do we got? Civilization, BioShock, Knights of the Old Republic, Borderlands, Duke Nukem. Okay, interesting. You don't think that's worth it? You don't think Fall Guys is worth $20? Yeah. I don't think it's worth $20 either. I mean, I'm sure it's a fun game, but I'm not going to spend $20 on it. Not going to happen. Fall Guys is just going to be relevant for a month, and that's it. Probably. It's probably one of those like flash in the pan type games where it's really popular. Kind of like fidget spinners. Popular for a while, and then people just move on to the next thing. But that's just kind of how things are these days. Kind of how things are. Excuse me. Specials. We're still looking through the specials. Black Desert Online. Star Renegades. Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay trailer. I have seen it. I was playing some gameplay of it earlier. I think the launch gameplay trailer, like I think they launched it back at E3 when E3 was like doing E3. I think it had like a lot of nudity in that trailer though, so I don't want to like play it because I don't want to get like in trouble. But I have seen it. I've seen it. Do. Ride through. What is ride? Oh, that's like a motorcycle game. Okay. A motorcycle game. Got The Sims on sale. Deep Sky Derelict. That looks kind of cool. Super Hot looks fun. Oh, the Jedi Knight Collection for $16. YouTubers life. OMG. You can be a YouTuber. Or you could just make YouTube videos and be a YouTuber. Trying to, that's a fun game. That's a good game. What else we got? There's Canarium. I don't know what Canarium is. Borderlands. What else? What else? What else? Not seeing too many great ones. Starpoint Gemini. Wait, I want to... There it is. Okay, so let me go back to YouTube. What other games should we look up? RN Among Us is popular. It's called RN Among Us. Let's look it up. Paste. Or is it just called Among Us? That's not what I want. Among Us. Game? I think I've seen some gameplay of this. Among Us game? Oh, it means right now. Okay. Deception game Among with Us. Interesting. Trapping the most... Okay, so... So it's like a imposter game type game. You gotta like find out who the imposter is type of thing. Or something along those lines. I feel like that'd be like a good game to play with friends, but... Okay, what else? What else? We could look at gaming. Destroy All Humans trailer. That game came out a long time ago, but they like remastered it, right? I never played it. Let's go with this one, I guess. Right? I'm not going to play the audio, but we can watch the trailer. We can watch it. Have you ever played Ghostbusters video game? I have not. Never played a Ghostbusters video game. They're like smoking a pipe and they're going to get abducted by aliens, I'm pretty sure. Don't look at the light. It's going to like melt your mind, man. It's going to melt your mind. But yeah, never played this game. Never ever played it. That's a funny trailer though. People like cows getting abducted. But we did it, guys. We got to double digits as far as likes go. Double digits. We got to 10. 10 likes. 10 likes and a lot of comments. Like, there's probably like 300 comments on this video. A classic. I might check it out one of these days. Let's read some of the comments, shall we? Let's read some of the comments. If you played heavy metal in the 50s, people would truly think you were an extraterrestrial. Crypto returns with the gift of metal. This song fits so well. I play this game just because they used Rammstein. That's like I think a German metal band or something. Should I watch your stream on an alternate account? Psh, no, bro. You don't gotta watch me on alternate accounts. I want like real views and like real likes. I don't want people to just like make fake accounts and then like my stuff, because that doesn't mean anything then. Doesn't mean anything. But the 10 likes does mean that 10 different people popped in and they all hit the thumbs up button. So we're doing something right, guys. We're doing something right. Let's go to keep calm and game on. Let's go to my channel. Right there. Hey, look, there's my stream right there. Membership. get access to exclusive perks when you purchase a membership to this channel. So if you guys want to hit the join button, we can like get perks. They're not crazy perks, but you know. What happens if I hit join? Oh, I gotta sign in. But basically, if you hit the join button, you can like donate a certain amount of money every month. That type of thing. You don't have to though. Not a big deal. I'm just glad you're watching. But all my thumbnails. So we've done a couple of these live subscriber chats. This one right here, this wasn't supposed to be 2 videos. This was supposed to be 1. But my laptop died in the middle of it. So that's why it made it into 2 videos. This game right here, Positron X. This is a fun one. The developers, they sent me a code for it a while back, but it's almost going to be fully released. But yeah, it's a cool like first-person roguelike, shooter roguelike game. You get different guns, different abilities. I'm having a lot of fun with it. That video is up on the channel if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, that's a fun one. Scares me. Did a Q&A video. Let's go to the community tab. Let's see. I asked the question, have you dropped by one of my chatting with subscriber live streams yet? How do I there's 12 votes. How do I see who's voted? I gotta sign in. Dang it. Oh man, I exited the page. Dang it. I didn't want to exit the page. I didn't want to exit it. Let me go back to my channel. If somebody goes to my main channel though, they can like see who's winning, like on the poll, like, you know what I mean? Keep calm and game on. Because I can't see it unless I'm actually signed in. But it got 12 votes. Community tab. Pixelated says, I really enjoy your streams. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of these lately where I just like, I ask the community questions. So like, here's a poll you can vote on. I've also been posting like funny pictures, like funny memes. Like this one right here. It's like, I waited a day for the game to install. Computer can't run it. It's kind of how I feel about Call of Duty Warzone. Like, it took a day to install, and my computer still crashes when I play it. I can relate to this guy drinking his coffee. I can relate, buddy. But I've been posting, like, funny pictures. I've been posting, like, channel updates. I asked the question, which console will you be getting? I think maybe the PS5 is winning. 27 people voted. 10 comments. Wow. Let's read some of the comments, shall we? Michael Smart says, always been an Xbox guy and I will eventually get a PS5 and I am still hunting for a PC, but the Series X is my 100% purchase. So Michael Smart is getting a PlayStation. No. Michael Smart is getting an Xbox Series X. And then I asked him, what games do you plan on getting for it? He said, Halo, Call of Duty, Far Cry 6, The Werewolf, Earthblood, just to start. Nice. Pixelated says, I just have a PC. That was also an option. You can vote on, I have a PC. Wes says he's getting both. Officer Z-Top says he's getting an Xbox Series X and a PC. Nice. Nice, man. I asked, I was like, how much do you think it will cost? He's like, 2.5K altogether. Oh, that's for his PC, I think. And he says he thinks the Series X is going to be 400 or 500 and maybe 300. He got pretty close. Okay, so let's back up. Okay, so the PlayStation 5 is at 32%. So Pixelated, what's winning right now? What console is winning? You said PS5 is at 32%. See, I can't see because I'm not signed in. Is PC winning the poll? I think I voted. I'm sticking with PC. I voted for that. I also made an experimental channel So this is like my second kind of channel here. It's called Skill Level 0. I'm going to post it in the chat. I haven't really uploaded anything on it yet, but I might like upload some like behind the scenes videos or just maybe some short films I've been like working on with my roommate. You know, just stuff that isn't really necessarily gaming related, just like stupid random stuff like that. That maybe is not a good fit for the main channel, but yeah, this is kind of like what this second channel is going to be used for. If I ever upload something, we'll see. But it's kind of just a backup channel, I guess. Crunchy Toast, how you doing, bro? Shout out to Crunchy Toast. He's in the chat. Really dedicated subscriber. He's like in every one of my streams. Just when I think he's not going to pop in, he always seems to pop in every stream. Even if it's only for like a couple seconds, he's usually here. Dimitri, how you doing, bro? Dimitri is a very frequent subscriber as well. But yeah, that's my second channel, Skill Level 0. You can check it out if you want to. I just posted comment in the chat if you want to check that out. There's not any videos. There were some videos at one point that I uploaded like 5 years ago, but I deleted all of those because they weren't great. But yeah, Skill Level 0. That's kind of my secondary experimental channel. I also did another challenge video. I challenged a YouTuber named Purple Platypus. Well, Platypus. He made a video. He hasn't uploaded it yet. In a response to this one, I challenged him to another Gunfire Reborn video. So he made the video, but he scheduled it, but it hasn't released on his channel yet. So keep an eye out for that. I'll share it on my channel once that happens. Dimitri says, I'm subbing to your second channel. Sweet, man. Thank you for that. So I uploaded that. I showed you guys that picture. Oh, yeah. Here's another funny one I posted. I'm like, I just got a PlayStation 5. And it's a PS3 and a PS2. You add them both together. PS5, baby. Smart. I didn't actually take this picture. I found it on Google. Hey, we got 11 thumbs up. Guys, thank you for the thumbs up. You guys are awesome. And Dimitri and Crunchy Toast, what are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? Purple Platypus, he's right here. This is the guy I'm challenging right now. He says, how's the RTX ray tracing on this bad boy? I'm like, pretty nice. Pretty nice, guys. Do you think it's going to be backwards compatible? You think this bad boy's... Yeah, I think it might be. Let's back out of there. What else we got here? A leaked image of the new Call of Duty physical copy. It's just like a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's probably going to take up that much. Some people reference the PS5 like an internet router. Yeah, it does kind of look like an internet router. I thought this was funny, though, because it's just on a hard drive. Because it's probably going to take up a complete hard drive. Like, it's going to take up a lot. Another showdown I did with Platypus. This was his response to my video. And then I re-challenged him because I felt like he kind of cheated. So I re-challenged him. And then I did one, I'm like, would you like to see more blank vids and streams on the channel? So I did Warzone, Skyrim, Gunfire Reborn, Warframe, and Borderlands. I gotta sign in. I can't. So I'm not sure who's winning on that yet because I'm not signed in. But yeah, 10 votes. I think maybe Warzone and Skyrim are probably in first place. I'm actually surprised how many Skyrim fans there are on my channel. I'm going to be jumping back into Skyrim. Okay, I'm not giving up on that. This was when I was downloading Warzone. It was updating. Took a long time. That was a week ago. And then this is when I was installing Elder Scrolls. Haven't played it yet. Look how big that file though. Look, 80 gigs. It's an 80 gigabyte game. That's a lot of gigs, man. Took me a while to install that. Dimitri says he thinks Warzone won that little contest. Okay. So apparently a lot of people want to watch me play Warzone. Pixelated says my most viewed video has 590 views. Nice. I think my most viewed video has like over 200,000, but I uploaded it like 5 years ago. So, and Elder Scrolls is also winning. That's cool. Should I get Elder Scrolls Online at $10 or stick with Skyrim? A lot of people voted just stick with Skyrim. And then Xana66 He actually helped me get Elder Scrolls. He donated some money. So thank you, Xana66. He's in the chat right there. I see him up there. Then I did some more questions. So yeah, every once in a while, guys, just go to my YouTube channel. Check it out, because if you hit the community tab up here at the top, if you hit this tab right here, I don't know if you can see what I'm clicking on, but if you hit that, then it comes up with all this stuff. So you can like vote on questions I ask you, and I post the funny photos and whatnot. So it's kind of a way where you guys can kind of help shape where the channel's going, if that makes sense. Offline is better because you can't see hackers. It's true. I also was playing Warframe for a while. I want to jump back into Warframe too. There's a lot of games I want to jump back into. Star Citizen, I want to start playing that again. No Man's Sky, I want to start playing that again. There's so many games, guys, but just not enough time. I did a microphone review. The mic right here, this is the mic I reviewed. The people who made this mic actually sent this to me for free, and I did a review for it. Disintegration, I did a gameplay video of that. The makers of this game, they sent me a review copy for it, so that's what this video is. My first impression. And like the co-creator of Halo actually made this. I don't know if it did too well. I feel like it kind of flew under the radar. I've only played a little bit of it. Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, I started playing that for a little while. That's a fun game. I want to jump back into that too. The Pit Infinity, I need to jump back into that. I was playing Batman for a while. Me and my roommate Josh, he's actually in this video, I think. Maybe not. I think he's in another video, but I was playing some Arkham Knight. Arkham Asylum. Be doing some really, I couldn't figure out what I was doing in that game. Dimitri says, it is, he asked me what time it is. It is 11:14 in the morning. And we got 11 likes and 5 people watching. Santa66, the first video I saw from this channel was the Xbox 360 versus Xbox One backwards compatibility. Yeah, that's how I got a lot of my subscribers, was from that video. I knocked that dude out, man. I was playing that in my living room on my Xbox One. But if we go to my channel, there I am right there. If we go to videos and we search by most popular, my most viewed video was from 3 years ago. 234,000 views. Then we got 89,000 views, 71,000 views, 50,000 views, 39,000 views, 18,000 views, 16,000 views, 12,000 views, 11,000 views. If only my normal videos got that much, you know? If only like my live streams and stuff got that much. If every one of these views subscribe, like if every one of these people that watch this subscribe to my channel, we would be in business. But it doesn't always happen that way. Almost 9,000 views, 8,000 views, 10,000 views. See my Pit Infinity video. A lot of people like the Pit Infinity on my channel. My going to GameStop video for some reason has like 4,000 views, and I was just like talking about going to GameStop. I don't know how that got so many views. My Call of Duty videos. I made a lot of videos in my closet, like talking about how Black Ops 2 should be backwards compatible. Do you remember Copa? Was he a subscriber? Or Crunchy Toast says my first video that I watched. Oh no, I read that comment. Okay, wait. And chat, it was the chatting with the subs in my garage. I remember that video. I think that was the video that got like 40 likes. Like I was just streaming from my phone. I had a headset plugged in. I was streaming from my phone. And for some reason, that video got 40 likes. And a lot of people showed in to like watch. Showed up to watch. I don't know why. I'm going to have to stream from my phone again one of these nights, because I feel like sometimes when I stream from my phone and use like the built-in streaming thing on YouTube, YouTube just sends out more notifications to people. So I'm going to have to do that one of these nights. One of these nights I'll be like in my garage streaming from my phone. And yeah, we'll have to do that again to get some of my old subscribers active again. I did a Facebook live streaming tutorial video. I did a random Call of Duty video. A video about Justin Bieber. I think my very first, I did a Flappy Bird video. A video where me and my roommate were like messing around with the collapsible staff. Let's see. I did a Supergirl video. I did Why Does Supergirl Suck? And it got a lot of dislikes. It got like 16 dislikes. Apparently people actually really like that show. What else we got here? What was my first video? Like my first ever, like I don't think it's, I streamed Borderlands, which got like almost 200 views. Deadlight 5 years ago. John Cena joins Transformers. I played no, this wasn't Minecraft. This was Total Miner Forge 5 years ago. Let's search by. Let me go back to the top. Search by date added. So my first video ever, I was playing Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts, guys. Are there any Call of Duty Ghosts fans in the chat? Yeah, that was my my first video. 24 thumbs up, 13 thumbs down. Played Skyrim 6 years, Oblivion 6 years ago. Titanfall, Spelunky. Why Next Gen Sucks, that got a lot of views. Just random games, guys. Piggy bank. I still using that Tobey Maguire, that one thumbnail right there. I don't know if you can see that. That one thumbnail. Doing a lot of vlogs. I want to bring back the vlogs, guys. I'm gonna start vlogging again. What else we got? The Illuminati want my butt. Some of the titles on my videos, man. I still use this thumbnail, the Harry Potter thumbnail. I still use that. So I had Advanced Warfare. I never had Infinite Warfare. Should have bought it. It was on sale for $3 at Walmart, and I didn't get it. Snooze you lose. I did some Grand Theft Auto videos too. Just a lot of shenanigans, guys. A lot of shenanigans. I did a vlog about Star Wars socks. What's your favorite console? Way back in the day, guys. It could have been Spider-Man. But yeah, definitely go to my channel and check out the community tab, because that's where a lot of like polls happen, a lot of updates about the channel happen, a lot of funny pictures I post on there, memes and stuff. So definitely check out the community tab on my main channel page. And that's where you get the good stuff. That's where you find the good stuff. There I am right now. Yeah, most viewed video, 234,000 views. Not too shabby. And I joined YouTube with this channel on July 30th, 2014. And I have a combined total of 842,296 views on the channel. We almost have 1 million views, guys. 1 million total views on the channel. I also got a Twitter. I got a Twitter, guys. I got a Facebook too. Got a Facebook. I'm going to post this in the chat. Copy. Check out my Facebook. We got like 8,000 followers over there. I live stream on there sometimes. Not all the time, but I upload a lot of funny pictures. A lot of funny pictures over on YouTube. I mean, Facebook. I also got a Twitter. And I post on there. And I do tweets and whatnot on there. Talk to developers and whatnot. I'll post my Twitter down in the description as well. Boom. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Michael Walker, how's it going, bro? Michael Walker's also been a subscriber for a while. Don't like Facebook? Yeah, I mean, Facebook, yeah. I actually made my Facebook page before I made my YouTube channel. Made it before I made my YouTube channel. I got a Patreon too, but I don't really do much with my Patreon anymore. Just because it's easier for people just to hit the excuse me. It's easier for people just to hit the join button. Like if they want to help support me, they can just hit the join button and donate like a certain amount every month, or they can just hit the super chat button, donate once. Don't even have to donate. Like it's not a big deal if you can't donate. But yeah, I don't really do my Patreon as much anymore because it's just easier to keep it on YouTube. It's just easier to check it on YouTube. But I don't check my messages on my Twitter that often. But if you like tag me in a tweet, I try to always respond to like tweets that people tag me in. So that's the best way to just, just tag me. Just at Adam Robin Banks on the Twitters. On the Twitters, because I do updates and whatnot on there too. I try to start my streams at 10 p.m. General Mountain Time, but I usually end up starting my streams at like midnight. How long have we been streaming, guys? Like, how long have we been going? We've been going for... How long have we been going? How long have we been streaming this? Does it say? Current view, like... Does it say how long we've been streaming? Oh, we've almost been going 3 hours, guys. So I should probably wrap it up. Because I'm starting to lose my voice. And I'm getting kind of sleepy. But guys, thank you for watching. I enjoyed chatting with everybody. And yeah, it's almost been 3 hours. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream, maybe do a live stream maybe in the afternoon sometime too. Maybe play a game or something, and I'll be back on tomorrow night for sure. I'm gonna try to stream with Josh too, so get Josh in the stream so we can chat it up. He's my roommate. He was in here earlier on. But yeah, if you haven't already, like the video. For everybody that's already liked it, thank you for liking it. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to get notifications, click on that little bell, and then you won't ever miss my streams. Unless YouTube decides not to show you my streams, because YouTube's dumb sometimes. Michael Walker says, I have a really insane joke. What happened to the leper whose face came off in a hockey match? And face off? I don't get it. I think I read it wrong. Anyway, guys, thanks for popping in. Thanks for hanging out with me. Shout out to Taylor Thunder for the $1 donation. I appreciate it, man. The $1, 1,000, no, I mean 100 pennies. He donated 100 pennies. That's a lot of pennies, bro. Thank you, Taylor, for the donation. Everybody else, thanks for popping in, liking it, hanging out with me. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Until then, stay safe out there. Check out the community tab for cool nonsense and live streams and polls and memes. Check out that community tab. Hit the join button if you want to donate some money my way and help keep the lights on. If not, not a big deal. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, my name is Adam, and remember, keep calm and game on. Toodles!